Robert. Robert. Don't come in here telling me shit, you get blocked. I'm not your student. Don't come telling me anything, you'll cease to exist. Time out for all that. Robert. Robert. What have we here? Any questions? Any questions? I mean, you got plenty of stuff to ask questions about. You got plenty to ask questions about. Now, don't come here telling me shit. You don't know what this is. I'm not your student. I'm not one of you. Don't come here telling me shit. You can ask you some questions. Robert. What's going on? You tell me. What am I doing? What are you doing? Y'all come in here asking some real questions. You know where we at? Y'all come asking some real questions, man. How do I feel after that green bean? I feel centered. I feel upgraded. I feel more me. What's with the caption? A profile picture and an emoji. Peace, family. Are you Muslim? I can be Muslim. I don't know what you're doing. I'm new to this, that's why. Well, watch. Pay attention. What's going on with the sun and the weather around the world? You tell me. You tell me. How long you been here? You said pilot or polite? I don't want you to be polite. I want you to be precise. I don't want to be polite. We out of time. I don't want you to be polite. I just want you to be on point. I don't know. You tell me. So the vibrations of the mind we call energy real. Too late for all that. What are some things to put on an altar for Pops? Why are you making an altar for Pops? How do I get a natural high? Fast. Don't eat. We about to go on a 9-day fast. It's coming. 9-day fast starting July 1st all the way through July 10th. Natural high is don't eat food. Watch what I'm telling you. Do you know where I can get more of the Ansar books? Go look it up. And what kind of wine does he like? You got to ask Pops that. What makes the whisper people whisper more? They don't whisper more. What do you mean whisper more? If they give you some coordinates, those are the coordinates. What do you mean whisper more? Did you find out or hear where the ships were going? No. Are you a Moor? That's irrelevant. Well, I can be. Roll back, brother. Roll back. When's the Book of Life coming? September 20th. Are there ships on the corners of the earth? I don't know. How he Muslim? He just taught real stuff, and I'll be anybody. It'll be anybody. I don't know nothing about you being one of the chosen. As a matter of fact, I feel like blocking you. How's that? Is the moon for us? I don't know. He said, can be Muslim, not is Muslim. I did. I said I can be. Meaning I have the ability to activate that school. in old school. If the morals were real, doesn't it mean we taught white people? You just got here. You didn't teach white people anything. You just got here. Is there a space? That all I want to know. Is there a space? Yeah, it took space for you to ask that question. What are the real questions y'all want to ask? What's the real things? You got to speed up. Where am I walking to and fro? Good afternoon from Jersey. Good afternoon to you. Block me, family. I shall still rise. Okay, I'll do what you told me to do. Next. Just be yourself, speak the truth. That's a good idea. Roll back, fam. Roll back. Roll back. Chosen. Chosen for what? Who chose who? And for what? What class are you in today? I'm not in class. What does Robat mean? Robat simply means greetings, salutations. How to remove cloniness and self-sabotaging? Remove it. Stop doing it. If you realize you keep tripping, stop tripping. Be like, stop doing that. Why are you doing that? And you want to stop self-sabotaging, stop self-sabotaging. Stop using it as a pacifier word. I've been listening to you and Cartel and this ride from Florida to New York. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being you. I love this attitude. What attitude? Moors are real and still current. Many historical resources do state that Moors taught the... all that's irrelevant. Too late. Too late. Too late. In what language? Nuwapic? Yeah, Nuwapic, Rahubat means greetings. Rahub is to say greet. Rahub is to say greeting. And Rahubat is to say greetings, plural. How are you feeling with this upgrade again? It's like what dimension I'm on, what time. I don't have time for it. That's what I feel like. I feel like people need to hear now. They need to see now. And all that talk is going, it's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. You got to keep up. Ultraviolet is a lot faster than the whole visible light spectrum altogether. You're on a whole different polar end or polar opposite of the electromagnetic spectrum. You know what I mean? We've been walking through a lot of lights. Now, this right here is the unseen I told y'all about when I was surrounded by green light and I did the unseen live. And I said, you got to speed up. And you start speeding up exponentially. But I did brace y'all into it. I did walk you into it. Some of these questions y'all been asking, I was answering them. I was saying, look, you ain't going to be able to ask them type of questions moving forward. That's old. Spirituality is dead. Did I say that? Yes or no? Why y'all still asking me spirituality questions? It already died. Religion is left behind. Yes or no? Why you still asking me religion? It already died. But I mean, if you're going to get the straight up cut answers, you're going to be waiting for me to have some type of emotional prowess in it. I don't have that. It's gone. Go watch the movie Man Who Fell to Earth. And you're going to see that when one of the main characters, the father of Justin Falls, listen, got touched with that right knowledge and it streamed through his body, there were genetic alterations and he lost all that extra stuff starts fading away. And more of who the being is that was under that mask starts to come out. I don't know where you think you at, okay? But this ain't that. What I told you, all the people talking about you chosen, okay, go and find the green light in the sky. Go find the green light. As a matter of fact, if you're chosen, take some people and show them the green light in the sky. Not aurora lights. It ain't that easy. There should be a green light. It'll appear. It'll pulse. Show them. And then I'll know. Other than that, we don't see you. There's only a few of us. And what this us thing is, you don't even know what that is, so don't even worry about it. When you say us, it's saying unseen. Look at the two letters. US, us, unseen. You don't see us. You didn't see us. So you got to be sped up even in your questions. You got to watch movies like I, Robot. When they were asking all these questions, Will Smith was asking all these questions. And then in the last question, he said, that's the right question. That's how you're going to get the right answers. Other than that, you're trying to ask Roy G. Biv questions. You'll see. So bring us there. See, that's too heavy what you just said. That's too heavy. Too late. Without sampling blood, how can you know who's real and not, whether it be black or white? We don't deal with black or white. What are you talking about? Black or white is just negative and positive. It's like me taking out a battery and putting it on the floor and saying, which side is real? That's old. And it should be dealt with on a scientific standpoint, but y'all not dealing with it scientifically. You're dealing with it religiously and philosophically. That's not going to help you advance. Look, the Moors haven't accomplished anything as a nation of people, have they? As a nation of people, where have the Moors ascended to? Do the Moors still use the internet that belongs to the same black structure or the Caucasoids? Do the Moors still travel on the roads that were paved by Caucasoids? Do the Moors still use the monies and carry out their affairs in the land of people who are Caucasoid? Yes, they do. The Moors haven't reclaimed Turtle Island. You can't speak on anything happening on top of something that you haven't cleaned up. So white and black doesn't matter. To them, you're all black. To them, you're all negative. To them, you're all dead because they don't see action. And that's the only way they're going to be able to speak action. They don't look and see your bank account has $1 million and say this person is alive or this person is elite. They look at obtaining things. Acquisition. That's what they look at. What did you actually obtain? And in reality, if you haven't obtained the reality itself, there's no way you can say you were on the other side of that. So, again, all that's left behind. It's too late. Didn't Dr. Malachi York break down the Mount Morris Science Temple of America? Yeah, 40 years ago. Dr. Malachi York has been in prison for 23 years. They had 23 years to make some changes out here. All right, now what do? I don't want to hear about Moors. So respect to the Moors without, listen, no. What woke me up? I came here that way. I came here this way. You got to ask people who came up around me. 40 years ago, my goodness, and folks still clinging on. Listen, they don't know how to graduate yet. We coming back. The Most High is already among us. Who is that? Who is the Most High? Just the people. I have been found, I am seen. That's what's up. So who is coming back? Yes. Who never left? How to walk amongst the chosen. Walk amongst the chosen. If you see some bloods walking past and they were the chosen ones, wouldn't you just walk amongst them? If you see some NOI members walking and they were the chosen ones, wouldn't you just go and join them and walk amongst them? You're going to ask me, how do I walk amongst them? You just walk amongst them. And if certain things are required that you see them doing, that you have to do, wouldn't you have to do that in order to walk amongst them? So the focus is to be in the now. Well, of course, but to be in the now, there's too many buts. If I fast and drink water and just shut my mouth and just witness what's going on, will that open up more stuff for me? Yes. That's the right question. How would one go about being Nuwapic? Nuwapic is a language. You don't be Nuwapic. How would you go about being of Nuwapu? Read the comment above you. That was a question. Can you travel alone? What do you mean by that? No Savior is coming back. I can't tell you whether or not a Savior is coming back because I don't know who the Savior would be for coming back for you. Why do everyone think they're chosen? Because nobody wants to be destroyed. Simple. Nobody wants to be destroyed. Nobody wants to be full of shit. Nobody wants to be left behind. So everybody's calling themselves chosen so that they can, in their own minds, say, I am surpassing others, or I am beyond others. I am special, da, 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 da. And then you look at them and say, do you do chosen works? And their idea of chosen works is posting on Instagram and TikTok. They talk about the Anunnaki, never had any encounters with them. They talk about the green light because we talked about the green light. They don't know what it is. They can't show people it. They talk about the craft and the UFOs. They don't know what they are. They can't show people it. They talk about being prophets. They don't get one single event right. Not down from superpowers, lightning striking the land, nothing. All it's empty. It's gone. It passed away. I told you it's dead. How many days should I fast? You got to answer that for yourself. We will be doing a 9-day fast if you want to join us. July 1st to July 10th. I don't think I'm chosen. I think I have a purpose, though. Okay. As a man thinketh. I am white. Thanks for letting me know that. How do you speak a language? You just spoke it. Y'all fried. I don't call me nothing. Is what I mean by travel alone? What do you mean by travel alone? Know thyself, then do good. You can't know yourself. It's not possible. You can know of yourself, but you can't know yourself. Facts. You have to be on spiritual things and downloads that's deeper than what you think. Spirituality has passed away. It's deeper than what you think. Calling yourself chosen isn't. I am. Chosen is a word. Okay, I just want hit the next level. Then hit it. Hit it. Who told you to fast? Nobody told me to fast. When my mother was pregnant with me, a woman that she didn't know told her not to eat red foods while pregnant with me, and anytime she did, she threw up. What would the woman be called? What was her name? Start there. Travel through the degrees alone. You can look at it that way, but I'm never alone. Where I get what from? And what does it matter? If I tell you where I get it from, then what? You going to apply it? If I tell you I got the water from Kroger or from Publix, you going to go get some, or you just want something to drink and you would be nosy? Do you believe this world is the Matrix simulation? I don't have a belief system at all. If you want to test whether or not this world is a simulation, study computer science and see how many aspects of that computer science you can apply to test it. Where did I get fasting from? I don't remember. Who are you with? What do you mean, who am I with? Why are you asking that if you don't believe? Listen, Mr. CCC 15, your questions are too slow. And I feel that your questions are not sincere, and I'm about to block you. So if you really want your answers in this light, you need to listen, because you're not asking the right questions, and I'm about to block you. Okay, I'm about to block you. Peace. What else? No, you talking to somebody that's not there. He not there. What else? Peace Faise. Have you heard of? I saw them. They move slow. I know who you're talking about. They're some of the same people that was talking about don't teach religion, da 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 da. When we were bringing all the people out of the religious schools and accelerating and teaching them about the religion, now all they want to do is talk doctrine. Most I've seen them do is talk doctrine, old doctrine. When Dr. Malachi York is in prison and they have this platform that could help him get out. And all they want to do is look like they know something by repeating what he taught. I don't care nothing about what they got going on. I don't see no vision in that. Only a few people can see the green light. Not everyone will have that third eye to see. No bueno. I could say no bueno. I could say more malo. But then you ain't going to know that unless you look into it for yourself. So don't just take my word for it. I don't deal with them. They reached out to me to be a part of the Woosabat documentary. I don't care nothing about no documentary. Y'all got all these platforms. Why is it the biggest movement not about him. And you're using his information. You're dressing up in what you say is his garb, all of that. But y'all want to talk the doctrine only. What about the movements to get him out? Letting the world know about his case. Crack that open. Make that the focus. I don't give no damn about the doctrine. I told him that from the beginning. I'll take them books and throw them up beside the wall like how he did the Quran. I don't care nothing about that. Let's get the man out. The man will be able to burn every single book he ever wrote and then write a whole new thing and do 1,500 more books before he leave out of here. I heard him say they care more about the doctrine, the books, and the building than they care about. I don't care nothing about what they got going on. To me, they have been left behind. I feel like Israel is proposing as a friend, but going to try to snake us. That don't have nothing to do with me. There will be wars and rumors of wars. I'm not worried about that. The end ain't near. See all these people talking about, oh, it's going to be World War III. Now they look stupid. Because the president said, we're going to do a ceasefire. You know what I mean? I mean, they jumping out like they know what's going on. All the while, they're indulging in politics, the many tricks. Tricking their mind, tricking their mind, tricking their mind. Had nothing to do with us. Wars and many wars. Many rumors of wars. That'll be it. He said they're playing chess while we're playing checkers. You see how you're doing that? They, we. You're not the U.S. That's an illusion. You're not America. That's an illusion. So when you're talking about what they're doing as opposed to what I'm doing is different. I have nothing to do with what the government in Israel is doing. I have nothing to do with what the government in America is doing. Neither do you. So when you start putting that we there, that's an illusion. You're not even the army. Some of y'all sitting on y'all couch right now. You're not enlisted in the army. Some of y'all riding on the highway. You're not soldiers in the army to fight if they go and blow that. Some of y'all, if they even drafted you, you wouldn't go fight. There's no we. Y'all, that's an illusion. That's like you put on this jersey and say, we, the Jets, won this championship. No, the Jets won the championship. You didn't do anything but sit there and scream. They couldn't even hear you. Is it possible to travel along with all the formalities I'm hearing and listening? Yeah, it's always possible. Yeah, you just have to not care about being free and accepted, ancient and accepted. You have to not care about being called clandestine. You have to not care about them telling you that you aren't a real Mason. You have to not care about that. Yeah, you can travel by yourself all you want to. What's the point, though? How do you want to travel? You want to travel without traveling with brothers. What is the point? What are the tasks that can change this timeliness? Is the first one to get Malachi out? Huh? Oh, change the timelines? Is the first one to get Malachi out? Oh, I think I understand what you're saying. Now, I can't tell you what's the first task in number of tasks. I can't tell you that. And I can't tell you what will shift the timelines. I can't tell you that. You have to know that. If I may ask, what is the best book for a child to read to help them with the basics of history, since books are not allowed fully in schools? I wouldn't worry about that. If you have your children in school, you need to tell them to be studious and attentive in school. And they need to be reading their history books. They need to be reading their English language arts books. They need to be reading their biology books, not just doing the assignments, because you know that's all the teachers going to have us do. When I was in school, they gave us assignments. We didn't read the whole book. So when your student or when your child receives a lesson or a book in their grade, make sure they read the whole book. If they get a biology book, don't let them go outside, play, none of that. Make them sit there and finish the book. Ever so many chapters a day before they do anything else. Let them tell you that the schools ain't teaching them anything. Let them tell you that. Let them be the judge of that. But you have to first start with the fact that we had the books and we didn't read them. How many people you think actually read their textbooks? I read mine. How many people you think actually read their textbooks as opposed to just doing the assignments that the teacher gave? I sat up and read. I still have calculus and geometry books that I've read. You understand what I'm saying to you? So if they're in school, then first of all, you really don't have much of a say-so over the lesson plans of each individual teacher that they'll be taught by. So if they're in schools, the best key you can give them is to be attentive while they're in school. If not, take them out of school and homeschool them. And then you'll be responsible. And you see a lot of people don't want to do that. They'll put it off on the teacher. The teachers ain't teaching them anything. The teachers don't make the information. They're given the information, then they have to construct their lesson plans based off of the information they've been given. They're given their degree, and they have to construct their lesson plans based off of that degree. And then they'll give it to the children. And then the children are responsible for what? How often they study, how much they retain, all of that. So if you have a child in public school in this day and time, the best key you can give them, the best jewel you can give them is study, study, study. Read, read, read. You ain't there to play. That's what my homie told me. I don't send you to school to play. I don't send you to school to get into fights, and I send you to school to learn. You see what I'm saying? There go your answer. Other than that, pull them out. What about books about the ice wall? I wouldn't waste my time with the ice wall. Study glaciers and plateaus and land masses. Study land forms. Study that. Don't waste your time with one single ice wall made out of ice. It ain't going to get much deeper than that. It's an ice wall. It's a wall made out of ice. Unless you're going to go to Antarctica yourself to test and see whether or not there's something behind some one ice wall in Antarctica. As a matter of fact, there shouldn't be an ice wall in Antarctica alone. According to the flat earth doctrine and what they care about and what they believe in, that so-called ice wall stretches around the circumference of the flat plane. So there shouldn't be no one ice wall in Antarctica. We should be able to travel due north. We should be able to travel due east. We should be able to travel due south. We should be able to travel due west. And the farthest out of each of those 4 points, we should be able to see the ice wall. So why is it only in Antarctica? Don't waste your time with that. It's hoopla. Or you do what you want. I recommend everyone download the ChatGPT app. Why do you recommend that? Faise, where can I find information on the Buck Indian, Blackfoot Indian? You can start with Google. Travel with brothers. What's the point? You have to question who your brother is. And listen, I don't have nothing to do with your travels. You hear me? Do what you want to do. Is the only way to grow in discernment, to grow through things with pure intentions for my objective? No. You can go into something with negative intentions, and depending on who you are and how your genes are unraveling, they'll still walk you into the right light. You understand? Sometimes people they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. All right, sometimes you can have bad intentions and find yourself in a heavenly state. You try to do something selfishly and ultimately ended up benefiting the whole. You say, I ain't going to do nothing but focus on myself for this whole summer. Right? Now you reading, you doing push-ups and everything. Next thing you know, you're in position to be a teacher to benefit the collective. Which what appeared to be a negative intention, right, it ultimately ended up being positive. So intentions ain't always pure. Sometimes you just don't know what you're doing. And you still wind up or end up where you're supposed to be. Example, 2019, I said, fuck the mission. I made it clear. I was talking directly to the elders. So I'm not doing this. I see what they do to all of us. I'm ready to go. And I was given the opportunity to go too that year. But while I was going through my depression of saying I don't want to do this anymore, and I was alone in my sorrows, all right, they walked me to a sister who for 2 months I was in so much yellow light. I talked about this in my book, in the book How to Love Again, I think it was. I was surrounded by so much pure yellow light, okay, that I was just uplifted, and it was sunny, and there was sunflowers, and there was all kind of stuff. And then that broke off, and I had to reinvest all that energy into the mission again. I could, because there was nowhere else I could put it. And I literally saw one of the versions of myself leave. I explain all this in the books. Right? So I had intentions to give up. And I did give up, but my giving up was a part of the plan. It walked me closer to the mission. So, you can't go wrong when you're one of us. What is your purpose, Faise? Why are you speaking with us? You observe and you tell me. I challenge you to tell me what my purpose is. Is there other information that I should be looking into? You need to answer that for you. Thank you for the confirmation. All love. Yellow light healed me. Yeah, yellow light got power in it too. Peace to all the commenters. You can download. Okay. I can't believe you just said that. Indeed, real talk. I had a dream last night about a UFO hovering over my house and woke up at 3 a.m. Does that mean I was abducted? I don't know. I can't answer that. Ask whoever was in your dream and see what happens. Don't ask me. Just ask. You gave up a part of you that no longer served you. Well, it was more intricate than that. The virgin version of Faise One left. All that he experienced, all of that was left with me, but the being himself left. This is in 2019. I love listening and learning from you. I love listening and learning from you. Y'all questions be a little crazy. You got to be a little crazy to be in this walk. That's why I'm telling folks to get the app so y'all won't sound crazy. Please don't mention the app again because you're starting to sound bodic to me. Let them be the judge of whether or not their questions are crazy. Don't tell them they got to ask a robot so that they can have more soul or purpose of what they're saying. Sometimes people need to feel it out. I know you probably already said this or explained this, but how do you know if you're one, not saying the chosen, but one of those? Well, you will know. You do know. You have a good heart. You love people, but you don't really like people, but you love people. When you have one Pop-Tart and everybody else done had their Pop-Tart, but somebody come and ask you for yours, do you share? When you see the homeless man sitting on the side of the road, do you make it your business to, if not get out of your car, to go hand him the money, call him over to your car to give him the money? Right? Do you run through your females or do you proceed to their state of their heart and do right by people? You hear me? Are you more attracted to drill music or gospel music? Do babies look at you and smile even though they don't know you? Do animals in public stop and stare? Right? Do children want to show you what they made? When children create things, do they want to run up to you and show you and ask what you think about their creation? When it rains, does it take a while for you to get wet? Does it rain around you? Have you seen that green light in the sky? Now, keep in mind, just because you might have answered negative for one or two or three of them doesn't mean that that can't change. It means that you have to repent. What does repent mean? Remember, I did the repent teaching. What does repent actually mean? It means to change your mind. It means to shift your brain around, make different decisions. The Crown taught you all about that. Now you want something that you don't even see. You have to be aware of it. When the event we call you is over, do we still go on or does everything end? I can't tell you that. You have to be listening. Get motivated, inspired, and empowered. Okay, thank you for that. Don't do that again, though. Was Nimrod the first Mason or Jesus? Or you saying or Jesus? Nimrod the first Mason or Jesus? No, Nimrod wasn't the first Mason. The original grand scribe is called Tehudi, the patron. It says some boy that to my mom about her mom the other day. Any other questions? Another fast is coming. July 1st through July 10th, 9 days. Who is the matron? The matron would be Sashat. Sashat. We'll look her up. Sashat. What happened during your show? I disappeared. If you deep, how you get deeper without the information? Huh? In these days, your goal ain't to be deep. The deep is the rabbit hole. You want to come up out of the rabbit hole. That's a trick. Why did it end sooner than expected? Why will my life end sooner than you expected? What are we allowed to intake on this fast? You can intake whatever you want to. I advise that you don't eat solid foods at all. Some people did smoothies. Some people did honey. Some people did water. You know, but I like how you said it, but it's just allowed is a different word. You know what I mean? I don't have dominion over anybody. I'm just making honors, what you call offers. What does it mean if one of the crafts change color when you ask them to? Don't get cocky. Essenes means Melchizedek or Melchizedek. Essenes means Melchizedek? I don't know what you mean by that. Opening passage in a written book of his. Do you have students or followers? I don't have anything. When is the right time to apply apathy? You have to answer that. You know what apathy means? What does what mean? Do you have any book recommendations that I can go ahead and look for so I can study more of this teachings? Yes, The Holy Chaplets by Dr. Malachi York. Dr. York, Holy Tablets. Look for it online. You might be able to find it on Scribed as a PDF file. What does it mean if you see a yellow gold craft? You saw a yellow gold craft. Why are you looking for symbolism in a vehicle? You saw a vehicle. Now, your question is, who's driving it? You go layer for layer. Who's driving it? Why are they driving it? Why do I see it? You understand that? Not what does it mean if you see one. This isn't spirituality. A small birdie walked in my door and was chilling for a bit, then walked right out. Yep. If your door was closed, would that have been able to happen? Why is Nimrod praised by Dr. York as the... I don't know why. You got to ask Dr. York that. How do you start remembering? Start remembering. I seen the shooting star late night and the other stars was getting brighter. Yep. Remember, stars don't shoot. You look for symbolism because everything is coded. Okay, keep looking for symbolism. Keep looking for symbolism. Say if I wanted to join the Masons, what would be the proper thing to do? The proper thing? If you wanted to become a Mason, you just find active Masons and ask them to become one. To be one, ask one. Look for lodges in your area. And go on a Thursday and knock on their door 3 times or wait for them in the parking lot and walk up on one of the brothers, say, how can I travel? Or how can I be a brother? Or how can I become a better man? What are your thoughts on generational change and curses? It's a scientific thing. You need to study heredity. Study traits, study heredity, and study epigenetics. Study traits, heredity, epigenetics. And every generational curse or change, something that you feeling that you're not supposed to do anymore, can be broken. Well, you can't blame your ancestors in the same breath. The moment you realize it's a curse or a chain, you have to break it or just admit you weren't strong enough and move on and stop blaming the ones that came before you. Because if you're strong enough to observe it and acknowledge it can be changed and needs to be changed, you're strong enough to change it. Love your music and messages. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. It's all up. What do you recommend for practicing chaos magic? I wouldn't recommend practicing that, not right now. How would you handle with being an empath? I literally feel like everybody's energies I'm around or a room, etc. I be tired of feeling it all the time. Then here's what you do. Stop being around so many people if you're not ready to be an empath. Some of y'all throw around empath like it's a badge of honor, but you don't know what to do with it. If you're really an empath, that means you're able to go in someone else's path and feel what they're feeling. Walk in their shoes. If you don't want that and you're not able to turn it off selectively, then stop being around so many people. If you're asking how do you transmute it or how do you deal with it in that regard, you have to have a depth of identity. If you don't, you ain't gonna know what to do when you keep feeling these energies of people. And you'll start realizing you're feeling what you could be, as you are also a human being. That's why you have that ability active, because you can assume the position or the pose that it is in, the being of other people around you. You understand that? So if you see somebody and they're sad, not only can you feel that they're sad, you understand that they're sad, you also have in your arsenal, okay, or your artillery, how to overcome sadness or deal with sadness. So you share in that with them. Empaths need to hug people. Empaths need to be able to have the psychic self-defense to not take on the identity of the person you're feeling. It's not identity. All you're dealing with at that point is what? Energy and motion, emotion. And you can feel it. Yeah, the way you transmute it is you deal with the other examples of what that energy can pose as. Sadness can also pose as happiness. Happiness can also pose as anger. Anger can pose as contentment. So then you literally transmute it. If I was asking you about nuclear transmutation, what would you do? You would take something from one state and shift it or transform it or transmutate it into another. You want to know what's at the root word of transmute? Mute. It doesn't require a lot of talking. You understand that? It's something that's overstood. It's nonverbal. Look at the word none, non-verbal. Non-verbal is to say nun, water, the primordial waters. That's why I told you Nuwapu, water mouth. Nu is the water, upe, upu, mouth, water mouth. It's less of what the empath is able to say, it's more what the empath is able to do. The empath walk up, touch somebody on the shoulder. If you're really an empath, you can not only take the energy that they're feeling and transmute it, you can transmute yours to them. You understand what I'm saying? And it should balance out somewhere. If it isn't, then again, it may require more practice or more doing. But take I out of it. When you start saying, I am an empath, start looking at the word empathy itself, the ability to reflect someone else's emotions. You with me? It should balance out though. If I walk up to somebody with a cup and they got a cup full of water and they pour into mine, they shouldn't pour all of theirs out into mine. It should balance. Does that make sense? Or it should steady out, even out. So you're bringing them to ground zero, neutralizing them. That's why when you meet somebody and they're hyperventilating, one of the first things you have to figure out how to do is get them to what? Calm themselves. Center themselves. There go that green light. You have to be able to center yourself. That's why I told y'all, watch out for those, especially y'all talking about y'all empath and all this other stuff. If you sit there talking and say, I'm an empath, and a wasp fly up on you and you get to swatting, no, you're not. Because the empath must stay calm. The empath must remain centered. Because there's no telling who walks in the empath's path. And you're going to feel it. And if you're not calm and you're not centered, you just will become whoever, and they'll take from you, you'll take from them, and nothing balances. There'll be a swap. That's where you feel like you're being overwhelmed. Say, I'm taking on too many energies. See that? Yeah, it's all love. Learn to care. You want to know what care is? Care is core. Learn to core. Core is the center. I'm still learning to stay calm. Yeah. Anybody else? Why does darkness always chase the light? Are you referring to the formula of the sundial? It's saying that when there's light interacting in the earth realm or any of these realms where it can exist, when something is obstructing or in its pathway that is dense enough, then that light won't be able to shine on the other side of that, up until the point in which whatever is obstructing it has no more bearing on that light. Meaning the shadow will exist until the light is able to wrap around further. Light interacts with matter, solid matter. So depending on how dense an object is, not even just dense, okay, how constructed and solid the matter is, also how packed the chemicals and all that is inside of whatever that substance would be, that'll determine what type of light is able to shine through, whether you have something to be transparent, whether you have something to be translucent, whether you have something to be opaque. You understand? Or like you're looking at this wood, no light is able to pass through that wood. So it bounces off and disperses. And you're looking at a reflection of a green light or an emission. You understand that? But if this were glass, it would go straight through. You see what I'm saying? Or a certain type of glass, it would go straight through. So what are my thoughts on substance abuse? Stop hitting it. So you hit the blunt. Stop abusing the blunt. You hit it. Stop hitting it. So you hit the pipe. Stop. Why you keep hitting stuff? Don't be an abuser. You posed the question, is Malachi the last living adept? Could you expound on what that would mean? I don't remember that question. You have to remind me when I asked that. Do we see a reflection of the sun? What do you mean, do you see the reflection? I don't know if you see it. You see an emission from the sun. Faise, how do you know if you're seeing a craft? How do I know, or how will you know? I don't know how you will know. Signs you can look for will be more of a feeling thing, because you won't know until you know. The signs you can look for is confirmation. You can test them. Say, if y'all are here for me, make a flash. Or if y'all are here for me, then shift your, you know what I mean? It could be possible that way. I don't know. Other than that, the only ones who can show you that you're looking at what you think you're looking at is them. I can't know that for you. Yeah, stop hitting things. You want to stop abusing? Stop abusing. Did anyone experience anything unusual during the last fast? Good question. Any other questions? Which one of the sun being shown is real? I don't know. Saw a craft the other day on the way back from Milwaukee. It stayed in a cloud and sat still. I watched it about 15 minutes and it flew off. That's what's up. If you were watching it, it was watching you. Let's talk dreams. Talk it. Relationships problems. What about them? Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Any suggestions to read? The Holy Tablets by Dr. York. Who are the shadow being when I'm in sleep paralysis? I don't know. What suggestions would you have for someone that's interested in right knowledge? What do you mean suggestions? Kind of off topic, but if you have info on it, I want to know, what does it mean to dream about a white dog when you don't have pets? I don't know. Give it meaning. You tell me what it means. What do you mean when you said, ask the one who was asked? Huh? When? Are you able to hear and talk in your dreams? Yes. What else? Why do I see women in my dreams and they are always trying to hug me, show me love in some form? I don't know. I am not a dream interpreter. Any meaning to seeing an owl? Yeah, it means you was either outside or it was in your house. If you are seeing shadow beings during sleep paralysis, let go of fear. I've never been afraid of these shadow beings, and they still pop up. Just want to put that out there. What does it mean when you are seeing violet and indigo in the sky and around you? I don't know. How do you feel about relationships? How do I feel about relationships? Relationships are necessary. I seen the dog when I was in a sleep paralysis state. Okay. Can you explain how you put your trust in trust? What do you mean by that? Can you affect the physical world from the dream world, or is the dream world? I think it's possible. Can't live in fear or they're going to keep popping up. Listen, those shadow beings don't have nothing to do with fear. I told you I ain't never been afraid of the shadow beings. They still pop up. Are you able to remember multiple dreams? Yes. Are the animals being used as cameras? I don't know. Anybody tell you they know that, they lying. They're getting that from conspiracy theories with the pigeons. Unless they work on them animals themselves or have access to patents to see, they don't know. And even if they have access to patents, they still don't know. Yeah, I didn't say trust and trust. Oh, put everything in trust, that's another school. That's for later. That's for those who are going to be dealing with trust. Something I heard you say before, put your trust in trust rather than trusting anyone or anyone else. Yeah, I don't trust anybody. That's not my thing. What else, y'all? What does it mean not to dream in color or only remember parts of your dream? I don't know. Ask family something real. Family knowledge is powerful. Why didn't you do it? Why the world act like they don't know who Malachi is? Because it's easier that way. I got some people here who just saw the green light. They're never going to be able to forget it. But if they wanted to assume less responsibility for reality and where they're going, they could try to forget it. Because knowing who Malachi York is holds you accountable. You hear me? Knowing Melchizedek, that green light, holds you accountable. You can't act like it. Now you're crazy, officially, and the world's going to treat you like it. You're in your sanity. You see that? So for people acting like he don't exist, it makes it easier for them to maintain their illusions. Yeah, like he ain't existing or he's just somebody else that was just a part of something, then you could claim you're one of the elders if it's all the same for everybody. You don't got to show nothing. You can claim you're Christ. You can claim anything. You can claim you're Melchizedek. You can claim anything. If I want to walk and talk with God or the Most High or the Supreme Being, but I don't know his voice or how he speaks, how do I know who I'm calling out to is the one I'm calling forth? Listen, talking and dealing with the Most High ain't going to have nothing to do with calling out and calling forth. You understand that? That green light comes and finds you. Only way you can interact with the green light other than that is you emitting the green light, which is what we did. When we went and got out our green lights, remember I told y'all, get these? And we send out that signal. What was I telling y'all? I said, this is how they're going to know. And now they shining the green light to us. As far as calling out the Most High and all that other stuff, listen, if they don't want to be seen, they won't be seen. If they want to be seen, they will be seen. So it ain't the word you're saying. It's the intention behind it. It's that light. It ain't what you say, it's the unspoken. It ain't what you wear, it's the unseen. I keep telling you, we don't see what you think we see. People try to put on for me all the time. I'm not looking at that. Because people be confused. Why her? Why she get this position? She ain't nobody. She ain't this. Why him? Why he asked him to do this? She ain't nobody. She ain't even did this. She ain't even, because she not putting on. He not putting on. Yeah, we see you. You showed up in your all white. Yeah, we saw you. We saw you had the crown on. We saw you. You had jewels. We saw you. We saw your earrings. We saw your shoes. You were fresh. You were clean. And we walked right past you. And the one that was sitting by the trash can with flies flying around, and we grabbed them by the hand and said, let's go. Yeah, we saw you. You came and you put $1 million in the plate. We saw that. And then somebody came and put their last 2 coins in the plate. And you sitting there with your chest big and boasting and, I did that. And then you trying to figure out why this person walks through the gate. I put over $1 million. Yeah, you have billions of dollars. This person didn't have nothing but these last 2 pennies left. We only looking at that because when the intensity of the missions grow, we know you with all your money, you going to fold. And this person have been through enough struggles, they going to know what to do. It's a beautiful thing. Are my dreams vivid? My dreams are oftentimes hard to distinguish between reality. That's how vivid they are. What are your thoughts on folks sheeple met their calling? How do you decide in mental and physical to meet standard? You have to ask that question a whole different way. I don't understand it. When the unseen, ultraviolet, the sun active, there's a heat wave going on right now. It's supposed to be in today. Pay attention. On Dr. Melchi's birthday, y'all came on here, y'all seen the lightning that I showed you? And how it gathered above me. And there was a craft behind the clouds. You saw that? And you saw the green. And some people saw it in person. I had just been talking to my dad earlier that day. Remember, I went over all of this. I said, what's up with the green light? I keep seeing these green flashes. He said, yeah, Noon is with you. You understand? It's different. Y'all saw the meteorite. They recorded the meteorites. There was a meteorite that fell yesterday, as they call it, entered into the Earth's atmosphere. But when it entered, it made vibrations and thunderous sounds. I was on live when it happened. All right? A lot of stuff happened yesterday. A lot of stuff happened in a day. And you saw me and my father yesterday talking on live. Is that what you saw? Or what was the experience? Because some of y'all probably get wrapped up in what you're looking at, not even paying attention. I said, the show ain't over yet. Because you missed some of that other stuff. The phone wound up dying. But if you were on his live, some more stuff was said and shown and revealed. I went through the green light. Now it's all purple. Purple and green are one and the same. I did the meditation you mentioned the other day, and I saw a ball turn purple and green. That's what's up. Whoever said that, that's what's up. Do that again. Keep doing that. They felt it in Covington. Yeah, I felt it. Are we going to get the rest of that combo between you and your pops, or was that personal? President R19 on YouTube. President R19. Yellow light. Can you speak on yellow light? I went through the yellow light. Read the book, How to Love Again. One of my books. All right, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. It's all right. You got to ask the brother what meditation he's talking about. Faye showed us the crafts in person. And I was to say, do I have a witness? I do have a witness. Faye showed us the crafts in person. They communicated by one bright flash when we said Rahubat. Tafari Ali was there on the back porch. He's telling the truth. Do I have any other witnesses? What you see?
Not just a flash, but lightning, green lightning.
Green lightning?
Green lightning.
Mm.
And then, like I said before, purple with echoes of green.
Mm-hmm. Do I have any other witnesses? You let too much time pass, you'll forget. What did y'all see? Don't just say you bear witness. Type out what y'all saw. Matter of fact, yep. I'm about to bring one of y'all on. I'm about to bring one of y'all on. But all back.
How bad?
What happened? What happened with you with the green light on June 26th?
On June 26th, at first,
Details. You got to do details.
tour, we went out, and as we were on our way back out of town, well, from out of town,
Who is
out
we? You got to do
in town,
details.
me, Faze, and two of the sisters, one was his wife and one was another sister, and we were all riding in the car, and we started to see this light following the car, and it was very oddly shaped, and it didn't look like lightning. So we pulled over and we all got out and we looked at the sky, and that's when Faye started recording or trying to get it on the camera of what we were looking at. Then we got back into the car, and as we were driving back to where we were going, it was following us. So like the car is driving and the light is like following over the car. And when we got out the car, me and the other sisters went inside. Faye stayed outside and went live. And we went inside to get chairs or like put our stuff down. When we came back outside, we heard him scream. And so we all ran around and we sat around him. He was laying on the ground on his back, and he was pointing the camera up. He was saying, "It's so green. I see the green. Do y'all see the green?" He's like, "They told me I could show y'all." And I didn't see green yet. I saw purple and blue and white. But the white was in one spot. It wasn't going anywhere. And
What does that
at
mean?
one, there was a bright light behind the clouds. It was lighting up the sky and
Where?
above the house, above you, where you were laying by the house.
Okay.
And he kept saying that he
She's
saw
telling the truth.
green, and he saw green, and he saw green. And he kept saying, like, only we can see the green. And I'm looking hard because I'm like, I want to see the green. I didn't see the green yet. And then the wind picked up, and it was blowing in a circular motion.
Circular motion.
In a circular motion
She's telling the
to
truth.
to her. And the
This was
ladder
after I got off live, y'all.
to her.
After
The
the wind picked
ladder,
up.
Asman,
Yeah, the ladder. I'm gonna
yeah,
go show you. I'm gonna show y'all the ladder. Go ahead.
to her. The ladder fell. And when the ladder fell, Faye sat up and he said, "We need to get inside." And so we all got up. We were sitting, he was lying. We all got up and we walked into the house. And when we got into the house, he was standing in the doorway, and the other sister was to his left shoulder, right behind him.
Tua.
I went inside to get saged, and the other and his wife was in the bathroom. When she came out, she saged me. And when she finished saging me, she went back into the bathroom, and I was standing in the doorway inside the house. They were at the front doorway. And the wind picked up, and then I saw a green flash. And when the green flashed, Faze fell. And then
The
the power
power.
went out.
This is the ladder that fell when I was on live. That's how the wind was blowing.
Mm-hmm.
Knocked this ladder down. Go ahead. She telling the truth. Hold on.
So,
You said you saw a
to,
green light. Is that what you said?
to, yes,
Flash. What happened after the green light flash?
the power went out and you fell.
I fell.
He fell before the power went out. The green
Right.
flashed. He fell out the doorway, and then the power went out.
Let me tell y'all why I fell, and we'll go over this a few more times just so you can understand what's going on. I
Mm-hmm.
fell because I was taken out of my body into the green light. That's the best way I can explain it. That green light flashed, and I was pulled into it. All right. Now, this sister that's on here now, she's a witness to it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She witnessed that green light. There was another sister that witnessed that green light when it occurred. All right. What my dad say?
Two
Pops don't do nothing
witnesses.
without what?
Two witnesses.
All right, let's play. All right, so I fell on my back.
Tua,
Who was I on the phone with?
you were on the phone with your Umi
And what was she
because
trying to tell me?
when we stood in the doorway, you were about to go back out.
Yep,
And then your wife walked up to you with the phone and she said, "It's Umi." And you took
yep.
the phone and she was telling you that it wasn't time for you to go nowhere. She said, "Where you think you're going?"
Come on.
And you were
And then the what?
saying you were getting ready to go. That's
Yep.
when the green light flashed.
Y'all understand I would have been standing out there, right, when it happened. I would have been in the grass instead of in the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been right under it, which would have meant what?
You'd have been gone.
Yep.
Tua.
Go ahead.
So while you were lying on the floor, you were still on the phone with Umi, and she was speaking with you. And the other sister got up and went back into the doorway. The door had been shut after you
Yep.
fell the first time. She opened it back and she stood in the doorway.
Yep.
And I was to your head,
Now, real quick,
Tua,
that sister right there, she can hear you.
Tua.
Tua, I'm right here.
Why did you go to the door after the door was closed?
It just felt right.
It just felt right.
Tua, it felt like I should. Like the door should have been open.
Okay, go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
So she's standing in the doorway. I'm sitting. You're lying down. On
Am
your
I still on the
side
phone?
now. Yes, you're
She's
still
telling
on
the
the phone
truth.
with
Go
your
ahead.
Umi. You were lying on your side in almost a fetal position, but you said your back was hurting because you
Yep.
hit the banister when you
Yep.
fell backwards the first time. And
Yep.
you were laying there and you were talking to Umi. I was by your head. Your wife, Asia, was by
This
your
is what I
head.
hit my back on.
She was
Right
sitting
here.
at the foot of the stairs by
Go ahead.
then. And she had the sage in her hand. It was crossed over her shoulder, and her head was down. And she
Yep.
was rubbing your back.
Yep.
The other sister was in the doorway, and I was above your head, and I was rubbing your back.
Yep.
And then I turned facing the doorway to watch the sister. And as I'm facing the doorway, I can't recall what was being said at that exact moment, but something was said, and then the green that stayed for a second happened. The green flash, it stayed for a second though, for a few seconds.
What do you mean by state? Details.
It glowed for a second. It was like a prolonged light
So not
to
like lightning, but what?
A
a
glow
glow.
to her.
Explain it.
I
I know it's hard to explain.
um
That's why I'm challenging you to do it.
it's like it was like, okay, have you ever went into a room and you turn the light off but the bulb stays on for a few seconds and then it goes out?
Yep.
That's how it was. It was like somebody turned the lights out. The bulb was still glowing and then it went out.
Mm.
And when it happened, I screamed. I screamed, "Oh my God."
Yep. She telling the truth.
And you flew backwards again from the floor. So you're lying on your side like this. And when it happened, your back flew backwards again. And your neck hit my leg. And your other arm hit the doorway that you were lying in.
Mm-hmm.
And you pointed like this. You pointed, you were like, it was like a gasp, like somebody had hit you in the chest.
Because I did get hit in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
See, here's what
And,
you need to
yeah.
understand. Real quick, pause.
Mm-hmm.
It's all that. So remember I said, all right, we need to go inside?
Tua.
To her.
All right, the plan was to get who inside?
You.
No.
Us?
Yep.
So you could be out there
You
by
want to know who
yourself.
peeped that? The
Who
sister
peeped
that's right
that?
there next to you.
Tua.
Because she saw how I didn't come in.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her see it.
Was
And
that
she's
while you were
standing
in
in
the
the doorway,
bed?
waiting on me to come in.
To her.
Remember
Yeah.
that?
To her.
And I turned around
Tua.
and I backed up, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then that's when I was about to run out. And who was on the phone?
Me.
Me.
Before I was able to run out, I see it was like, your Umi's on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? So the light that you saw that flashed and turned the power out
Mm-hmm.
was one of them.
To her.
That was one attempt. The other attempt you saw was when I'm laying down, but I'm in a house.
Mm-hmm.
But where the ship is at is above the house. And now it came, you saw when it came closer
Mm-hmm.
because it created was referred to as a whirlwind.
Tua.
All right. Who got picked up in a whirlwind?
Elijah.
Elijah.
Elijah, right? Wasn't it described as a whirlwind?
Mm-hmm.
To her.
All right, let's keep going. So you said you saw a green light, a glow,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And it didn't just flash, it stayed for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And you did have a good explanation to it with the light bulb.
So what?
And there was a pulsating, right?
Tua.
To her.
Now I'm not coaching these people. Y'all understand? They already answered these questions a few nights ago.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2 nights ago, yeah. Or was it last shot or one of them? Yeah. They already answered it. So now we just going over. I'll tell you how to remember. You gotta remember. You gotta remember. After you saw the green glow, that's what we're gonna call that.
Mm-hmm.
And you felt the force of my body push back. You said it felt like something hit me in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes or no? Were there any more green flashes?
Yes.
To her. Yes.
All right. Tell
Tua.
me about it.
So after I checked on you to make sure you were good, I got up and I went back into the doorway. And at first, where I was only seeing the purple and blue, I was standing in the doorway. I was looking up. I would see purple, blue, green, like green, green, green. And there was
Yep.
one point where right in front of the house, and I asked the other sister if she saw it. She said no, so it was just me. I saw green and it looked circular. And coming from that circle, there was lightning, like sun rays. going in each direction. I said, "Did you see that?" She said, "Nuts." And I
Right.
saw more green after that. And then after a while, you asked us to close the door and get dry because we were both still wet from going outside and standing in the yard.
Yeah.
So we went upstairs. And at one point, the lights did a thing where they were like, they flicker, flicker, flicker off.
Yeah.
And so we came back downstairs and the green flashes were still going.
Did you hear thunder
Nuts.
this whole time? You
No,
mean to tell me we got lightning going crazy as close as it was, and you didn't hear no thunder?
no thunder. It was just wind.
You mean to tell me we got green lights flashing out of nowhere, all kinds of stuff? You didn't hear no thunder,
No thunder.
but you heard wind.
Mm-hmm.
And what direction was the wind going?
It was in a circular motion.
How did you see that?
I was watching how the rain was interacting with the wind. It was blowing it like this, and there were leaves and there were branches and things flying around. There was a bag in the yard. It was a purple bag, and it blew in a circular motion across the yard.
Tour
You talking about this purple bag right here
with the X on
Tua,
it.
X marks the spot.
Tour.
with an X on it?
Tua,
You talking about these leaves right here?
Tua,
Mm-hmm.
You talking about this?
yep,
They telling the truth. They telling the truth. Go ahead. Is that it?
Tua,
So two of y'all witnessed that.
Tua,
Tour.
So we had two witnesses, yes or no?
Tua.
Yes,
We
indeed.
did.
Okay. Well, my dad was talking about you and the other sisters, including my wife. What did he say y'all were there to witness? Well,
What
I
we were
gave it
there to
away.
do. He said we
Huh?
were there to witness.
Yep. I gave it away, really.
Mm-hmm. It's
But
all
he
right.
said y'all were there to witness.
Tua,
Did y'all witness?
Tua.
Tour.
Okay. So we're dealing with two witnesses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And he already said y'all were going to witness something.
Tua.
Tour.
And did y'all witness something?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And what did you witness specifically?
I
A
witnessed the
green
green
light.
light.
Oh, okay. So is the green light a real thing, or am I saying it just because I want to be different out here?
It's a real
No, that's a
thing.
real thing.
How much did I pay y'all?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You put your life on it?
Tua.
Tour.
You put
Right
your
hand to
soul
the
on it?
most high. Tua.
Your
Tour.
soul on it?
Tua.
Absolutely.
You got a son, don't you?
I do.
You put that on your son that you saw the
I
green
put
light?
that on my son.
Okay. Ask the sister right next to you if she put that on her mama them that she saw the green light.
I put it on all of them.
How about this? Both of y'all put it on me right now.
I
I
put it
put it
on
on
you.
you.
Okay. Right now, lightning strike me down. Both of y'all put it. Y'all are two sisters, right?
Tua.
Tour.
On me. Did y'all see the green light? Did I die right now?
On Omari.
On you.
I'm still here. This is not a game. Well, it's a game, but it's not a game. It's no joke. When they say this person is an agent, all this other stuff, but they don't have these, this is not happening with them, you need to pay attention to that. When they trying to isolate Omari, you need to pay attention to that. Revelation 11:3. Ask the sister next to you, can she pull that up?
Revelation 11.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 3. Pay attention. Because all that playing, faking, that ain't going to help you now. It's real.
And I will give power unto my two witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth.
Okay. Read Revelation chapter 11, verse 1 up to 11:3. How
And
did
there was
you
given
go
me
ahead?
a reed, and there was given me a reed like unto a rod, and the angel stood, saying, Rise, and measure the temple of God, and the altar, and them that worship therein. But the court which is without the temple leave out, and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall they tread under foot 40 and 2 months. And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth.
Give me Matthew chapter 17. Read verse 1 through 13. So we got 2 witnesses here, right?
Tua,
Okay, my dad said y'all were going to witness, right?
Tua,
And y'all did witness, right?
Tua.
Tua.
And what light is y'all witness?
The green light,
Which is also the what light?
purple.
Purple.
Which is also the what light? The true light.
Tua.
The light,
Matthew
that
17.
light of every man that cometh into the world, they may not understand it. So a lot of people never access it or obtain it or comprehend it. Go ahead.
Tua. Matthew 17, what?
Chapter 17, verse 1 through 13.
1 through 13. And after 6 days, Jesus taketh Peter, James, and John, his brother, and bringeth them up into an high mountain apart, and was transfigured before them. And his face did shine as the sun, and his raiment was white as the light. And behold, there appeared unto them Moses and Elias talking with him. Then answered Peter and said unto Jesus, Lord, it is good for us to be here. If thou wilt, let us make here 3 tabernacles, one for thee, and one for Moses, and one for Elias.
So what were Moses and Elias spirits?
Nuts.
How do you know?
They saw them. They were present with them in that moment,
And how else do you know?
talking with them.
And how else do you know?
They're
Peter
two
said he wanted to do
witnesses.
what?
Oh, build a tabernacle for them.
You're going to build some tabernacle or tents. You're going to build tents
To
or shelters for spirits.
build a home. To a
For spirits?
nuts
Nut.
for physical
Exactly.
being.
So why would Elijah be with Moses? Or how would Elijah be able to be right back there?
He was brought back.
Okay. Did Elijah die a natural death?
Nuts.
Nut.
He was taken up in a whirlwind.
In a what?
A whirlwind.
In a what?
A whirlwind.
Excuse me. What direction does the wind spin in a whirlwind?
It spins circular,
What
cyclonically,
direction does the wind spin or do the wind spin when a helicopter lands?
circular,
What direction was the wind spinning outside when y'all saw the green light, El Khadir?
in a circular
Circular.
motion.
In a what?
Circular motion.
Was
Tua.
it windy?
To a,
Tua.
Was it a whirlwind?
to a,
Tua.
When the green light flashed, did y'all fall?
Nut.
nuts,
Did you ever fall?
Nut.
nuts.
The only clumsy motherfucker was who?
You.
You.
Okay. Okay. Did I fall outside?
To a,
Tua.
For the people who are on live, didn't I scream? Wait a minute. Didn't y'all hear me scream?
to a. That's why we
Tua.
came over there.
That's why you're covering up the mic, I think.
To a. That's why we came over there.
You still covering up the mic.
Mm-mm. Not covering it. I guess it just don't want to be heard.
Oh, it's
Tua.
all
Can you
good.
hear?
I hear you now.
Aw.
Right?
Tua. Yeah, that's
Y'all
why
heard
we
me
came
scream?
over there.
Okay. The
To a,
screaming wasn't theatrics. I
nuts.
screamed because I saw such green. It was such intense green. Right? It's like turning somebody's screen off.
Mm-hmm.
It was such an intense green that not only did I scream, I came back to when I was on my back holding the phone. And the sisters were around me. And I remember I could still show y'all. So I pointed the phone back. All this recorded, whoever recorded it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I fell out there. Then I fell in the doorway. Did y'all fall?
Nuts.
Nut.
Now, one of y'all said something that was interesting. That when
Mm-hmm.
that light flickered and the power went off, you said you felt something because you were standing near me.
Tua, I was standing behind you, and like you folded over, but when it happened, I felt like I was punched in the chest.
Boom. Boom. And what you call it? The thing, the
Outflow boundary.
outflow boundary. I taught her that and I was playing. I didn't know what the hell that was. I knew it existed. I didn't know the name. Like how a bomb goes off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, explain the outflow boundary.
So an outflow boundary is what happens when there's an impact. So if something hit the ground, it's that wide circle around that thing that goes outward.
Mm.
So it's like when a bomb goes off, it's like that impact that happens to anything in the proximity of that bomb going off.
It's all right. Okay, y'all see that? So the sister said she was standing right behind me, and that's when a green light hit, and she felt it. She said it hit her in the chest. Why? It didn't hit you in the head,
Nut,
the leg,
nut,
the elbow.
nut,
It hit you in the chest.
Tua,
Okay, I think I understand what's happening there because I felt the shit in my chest, but that shit extracted me. You understand that? And then
Mm-hmm.
the sister, when you said I was laying down and you were right there next to me, and that big green glow pulsated, you said it looked like I got hit where?
In the chest.
Okay. How much I paid y'all?
$0.
nothing,
This ain't scripted?
Nuts.
nut,
Okay. Because you said you were out there with me and you didn't even see the green light
Mm-hmm.
nut.
until we came in, and then that door was open again. You saw that pulsation, and before that, you saw the light flashing. Okay. So then it was windy.
Yes.
Tua,
Is that what that loud bang? That what was that when it started wind blowing outside? What fell?
Oh, the ladder, Tua.
Right.
The
Were
ladder
y'all out
fell.
there when that happened?
Yes.
Tua.
Okay. What happened after that?
You
That's
told us
what
to get inside.
Tua.
Yep. Why would I do that?
You wanted to be out there by yourself. We were trying to get you inside,
Of
Tua.
course. But you couldn't do it.
Mm-mm.
Who had
Umi.
to do it?
Oh,
Umi.
Yeah, she know. That's the only one who can do it. That's the only one who can tell me stay put.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I gave her that. So she calls it, where you going? I already knew. I said, Omi, they right here. She said, I know, but where you going?
Mm-hmm.
And that's when it happened. Flash. But I would have been right out there. What movie we about to watch?
Powder.
powder.
Everybody watched the movie Powder. What did I say to my Omi about that movie when I was laying down on my back?
You said, I'm powder. She said, I know.
Wait a minute. How much I paid y'all?
Nothing.
Nothing.
So all right, y'all for real now? Y'all experienced all of this?
Tua.
Tua.
All right. And y'all bear witness to it.
I
I
bear
bear witness.
witness.
All right. Now remember some of this was on live.
Mm-hmm.
And if it didn't rain, it probably would have still been live streaming. I didn't want the phone to be damaged.
Mm-hmm.
It probably would have still been live streaming. So y'all saw a green light. Okay, let's talk about it a little more. You said something blew over the ladder. What was that?
The
The
wind.
wind.
Was it windy when y'all first got out there?
Not that
Nut.
windy.
I
It
told
was a
y'all to go
little bit of
outside
wind
because the
blowing.
craft came closer. That's how
Mm-hmm.
I knew. The closer it gets, the more windy it becomes. All right? You go and read Mission Earth, okay, and the extraterrestrial involvement by Dr. Malachi York. The propulsion, all right, the anti-gravity mechanisms, the electromagnetism creates a windy effect on these vehicles. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So as they come down, they have a tendency to leave things called what? Crop circles,
Mm-hmm.
depending on what the makeup of the vehicle is. But they're very fast paced electromagnetically, and it creates wind. So when I saw and heard, if y'all remember, I was hyperventilating
Mm-hmm.
and kicking my feet and laughing
Tua.
Tua.
because I felt like a child that was about to get picked up.
You said I could go home.
I could go home.
If they'll move the clouds, y'all could see it. You said
Did I?
they if they would just move the
So let
clouds.
me ask y'all a question, if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
I scripted the lightning.
Nut,
Nut.
I scripted a bright circle above me, hidden by clouds.
nut,
Nut.
Did you see it?
Nut.
Tua. I saw
Or
it.
Tua.
I challenge you, the one who said it, that they did see it first. I challenge you to describe it.
Mm. All right. So it was. It looked like clouds to me because whatever was behind it, it was It was a backlit. So the clouds in
You
front
said it
were
was a
darker.
big back lit.
No, it was backlit. It was backlit. I
Go
was
ahead.
trying to think of the word to describe it.
Go ahead.
So it's like the clouds were in front of the light, and the clouds were oddly shaped as well. And in between the places where the clouds were, I saw the sky lit up white.
The
And
sky was
when
lit up white
Tua,
at night.
Tua,
All right, I'm gonna ask you one more time. The sky was lit up white behind clouds at night.
Tua,
Last time. The actual sky, the atmosphere was lit up white at night, and the moon wasn't right there.
the moon was not right there. The sky was lit up white at night behind the clouds.
Behind
Tua.
clouds,
Tua behind the clouds.
and it was lightning.
Nuts. That wasn't lightning.
No, I'm saying, and
Lightning
there was lightning
flashes.
out there,
Oh, Tua, yeah. I'm like,
and
lightning
it's at nighttime,
flashes. Tua.
and it's only white in one spot
Tua.
Tua.
behind
It was
clouds.
only white behind the clouds, right above where you were laying on the concrete.
What was the shape?
Circular.
Okay, okay. Was there an outline?
Tua.
Okay, and it got windy.
Tua. In a
And
circular motion.
did my Umi call and say, "Yeah, tell Amari I got some things he needs to read because I'm looking at." Did she talk? Did she call talking about information?
Nuts.
Did she call wanting to catch up about the last time we had a cookout?
No.
She got on that phone and said what?
Where you think you going? Get inside. He
See,
said it wasn't time yet.
how was is my Umi? Does my Umi live with me?
No.
She calling from across the city.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? And she say, "Where you think you going?"
Mm-hmm.
And after she said that, shortly after what happened,
The green light
flash
flashed and
and
stayed. It glowed.
no, that was after that. The first flash was a
You
flash,
fell. Mm-hmm. Then the
and I
power
fell.
went out.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first time the power went out.
Okay, but it was windy, right?
Tua.
Okay. To what extent was it windy?
It was windy, like hurricane windy.
Right, Williams,
Yeah, exactly.
for sure. You said hurricane windy.
Tua.
Where that wind come from?
Out of the blue. It came out the blue because it wasn't there at first. And then the brighter the light got, the more the wind picked up. The
The
more the
brighter the
rain
light
picked
got.
up. Tua.
Hold on, you reading the script?
Nuts.
Yo, is she reading the script?
Nut.
So you mean to tell me the brighter the light got, meaning the closer it got, right? That the
The
wind
stronger the
picked up,
wind got. Mm-hmm. Right in the yard.
and I didn't come in immediately, did I?
Nuts.
As a
Nut.
matter of fact, I never came in
Mm-mm.
until what? I got knocked down out of
Mm-hmm.
the doorway.
You were hanging on. You were
That's funny, right?
Mm-mm. You were hanging on to the doorway.
That's funny.
It
And
is
what happened?
funny. You were hanging on, and that was right before you got knocked down. You were trying to go back outside, and Umi called.
Yeah,
It looked like you was about to get sucked outside.
yeah. What movie
What
did
was
we
that
just
Umi
watch?
call? Did we just watch?
What movie? We went to the theater.
Oh,
Everybody who
Oh,
came
Elio.
for the show.
Elio.
Tua.
Mm-hmm. Elio.
I scripted that they come out with a movie called Elio on June 20th.
No.
Mm-mm.
I'm flattered. I scripted that on June 20th, the same day of my show, the same day of the solstice, the same day of Amaretta's birthday, and I just had did a video for Amaretta, right? I scripted all of this.
No.
Nut. You didn't even know it was her birthday.
I had no idea that her birthday, I had known about her for years.
Mm-hmm.
Never knew her birthday was June 20th until one of the brothers, E9, said it
Mm-hmm.
a few days before the 20th. But wait a minute. I did a whole show and everything on the 20th. All these lines of this. We go and watch this movie, Elio. What was the central color?
Green.
When the ship came to pick up Elio, what was the color?
Green.
What color was Elio wearing?
Green.
Green.
What color did he surround himself with?
Green.
And when they came to get him, what was the color?
Green.
Okay. So the wind was blowing. It's like a whirlwind.
Mm-hmm.
And Elijah got picked up in a
Whirlwind.
whirlwind. So what just happened?
You was about to get picked up.
In a what?
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
And I would have had what?
What you mean?
Witnesses.
You would have
Oh,
had
so
witnesses to it. And if you
Y'all would have
were
saw it.
on your phone when it happened, it would have been
Everybody
on
would have saw
live
it.
to her.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you think it's over?
Nuts.
What happened
Yeah.
that day? Something else happened. I mentioned a movie. What movie was that?
You mentioned them. Oh, Meteor Man.
And then later that day, what happened?
A meteor came down.
Huh. Huh. In the movie Meteor Man, what was the main color?
Green.
Green. And that green light did what? If you remember the movie, it went into the man.
Mm.
Same thing Dr. Melikazi York talked about. That it was a green light that he was in the alleyway and the green light went into him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Remember my dad said there's been an imparting.
To her.
Y'all think it's over? Right back. Y'all about
No.
ready? Okay.
To her.
A few minutes. You think it's over?
No.
All
I
right.
think it's just getting started.
There you go. That's the right answer. But wait a minute. All this happened on who birthday?
Pops.
I scripted that too.
Nuts.
I said what was opening above me? A
A
vortex,
vortex.
which was behind what was behind the clouds. And I said, if
Mm-hmm.
only they what?
Move the clouds, then y'all would see.
Right? And I was trying. I promise you, I was trying to get y'all to see.
Mm-hmm.
I kept pointing. I'm like, look, it's green. You can see it. I can go home.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all, one of y'all told on me. Somebody told my mama on me. I don't know who did that. But she like, why I got people in my DM saying something going on, da 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 da. You about to say you want to leave. One
Mm-hmm.
of y'all told on me. If you didn't tell on me, I would have been able to go and come back. But don't worry. Because my homie say, what? Is this your, but I said, homie, I can go right now. She said, is this your last chance? Like, is this your last pickup? I
Mm-mm.
said, no. She said, okay then.
Mm-hmm.
She said, it's 2025 your last, because she was asking what's next. I said, well, we got August 12th. Right? She
To
said, 2025, your last year. I said, no. She said, okay then. I said, but Umi, I ain't gonna be able to, that's what led to that conversation. I said, I ain't gonna be able to just keep putting this off. This is
mm-hmm.
a part of it. My Umi is on some fuck that. If they don't know, they don't know. We ain't finna show them shit. I'm on some, let's show them. She said, I have eyes everywhere. No, you have no eyes everywhere. You got snitches every motherfucking way. Cause I literally felt like Usain Bolt no pun intended, at the finish line, the starting line. I was about to run out. I
Mm-hmm.
felt it. I was gonna run, and then this is on me. What do you mean this is on me? And it's how you know it's a part of it, because I wasn't even thinking. I wasn't thinking family. I wasn't thinking people I leave behind. I wasn't thinking none of that. I was thinking this must be done.
Mm-hmm.
It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing, and y'all got to see it.
Tua.
And then she's stalling. They asking me what the fuck is going on. I'm like, yo, man. I said somebody not happy because they don't use all these resources.
I said, no, fuck that.
All right. What else? Is that everything?
Tua.
What does he mean? He could go home and come back. What do you think I mean? Man, listen. How do I tell them this? Listen. What you think I am don't matter. Who you think I am doesn't matter. I am who I am. All right. All this English, pick a language, Arabic, Ivri, Hebrew, all this stuff here is that you think matters, your bank account, all that stuff. One button, one button, one button. Everything you think matters will be gone. Go back and watch the movie Knowing. I'm the one who will be able to walk onto a craft with this phone. I'll be able to walk onto it, and then what's so crazy is y'all do it every time. Go and read in Al Quran where they say Prophet Muhammad, Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was saying, or was being told, even if they say, yo, that's not enough. You showed us the ships, that's not enough. You showed us the green light, that's not enough. You showed us the whirlwind, that's not enough. Right? What are they gonna say? Show us the angels too. Put us on to the angels. And then you'll show them the angels. They'll say, we're being bewitched. It's a trick. You see that? So I'll be able to walk right onto the craft and show you. And guess what they're going to say? It's CGI. I'll be on live. I'll say, this is my brother, such and such. This is my brother, such and such. This is such and such. There's such and such right there. There's this and that. Remember y'all said this? That's who you will call Raphael. This is who you call Yoria. This is who you get. Yeah, he's over this. He controls this. She da 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 da. Woo woo woo. And they'll be like, this nigga's using AR, VR, AI. I show people in person the crafts. So what do I mean by I can go and come back? I didn't say go home and come back. I said I'll be able to go and come back. Meaning I could go onto the craft, literally get some upgrades and walk right back over. Listen, they can't do nothing about it. They can't. If they could, they would stop the green light. We wouldn't have no witnesses. But then y'all see it?
Tua.
Then
Tua.
why the government didn't do like this and stop you from seeing it? They can't do anything about that. These
Mm-mm.
degrees are beyond them. I'll be able to walk right into it. And then it'll be amazing because it will align with what I've been teaching y'all, which is a reminder of what? The center, the green light,
Pop.
and who?
Dr. Malachi Z. York.
Tua.
The chief commander. He tells the crafts where to go. He said, but I thought he was locked up. And I say, but I thought you were listening. You cannot lock up the green light. It is a code. That's like saying when CJ dies in a Grand Theft Auto, and then he what do you call it, respawns.
Mm-hmm.
or you start the mission over from the beginning. Oh shit, here we go again. And somebody say, but I thought he died. Y'all letting these people convince you that you can really trap Yenu. There's no such thing as free Baba Yenu. I've been telling y'all that. Yanun can't be in prison. What you're looking at as Malachi Z. York in Colorado is a test. Question isn't, is he in prison or is he not in prison? Question is, if he were, what would you do to help the master of masters get out?
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, sister, do you know whether or not he's in there?
Me?
Yeah.
What?
Ask the sister next to you.
Do you know?
I
Do you
don't.
know?
I do not.
Okay. So y'all don't know whether or not he's in there. So you don't know yes or no.
Right.
Correct.
So what will you choose to do?
Choose to move as if he is.
Why?
Because if he is, then I want to make sure I'm on the right side of helping him get out. And if he's not, then my actions will show him who I am.
Boom. Boom. Copy off her paper. Copy
So,
off her paper. Y'all see me talk to Tabajet, Ibrahim, Iris, everybody, Seneb. Y'all see me talk to everybody. Everybody. I mentioned $200 and y'all really showed your hand.
mm-hmm.
You this close to me and you think it has something to do with $200? You this close. You're right up on me. And you think this has something to do with $200? Somebody literally said, what if this is a test? I sent one of the brothers in that saw me because he was staying up and keeping watch. Is how he saw me when everybody thought I disappeared, which I did disappear. Go read How to Speak Elite. I did disappear. You didn't see me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't vanish. You with me? I walked up to one of the brothers, say, yo, meet me on the porch, tell the people this, tell the people that. I sent him in with one of the messages. One of the messages was what? Everything's a test.
Everything's a test.
Damn, how am I gonna get them to see this? How do I get them to see this?
Mm-hmm.
I keep giving the answers, but it's so crazy as you can't. Well, what I tell you to the other sister, what I tell you, when we were sitting there and you thought something, what happened? Make me a truth teller.
When you talking about today,
Yeah.
um, oh, the telepathy. When I was thinking something, you would say it out loud, and then you was like, nobody. If I told people, they wouldn't believe you.
Yeah. Like the best kept sacred.
To a
And I said, I'm what?
telepathic. To a
I'm telepathic. I said, but go ahead, tell everybody.
mm-hmm.
They're
They're
not gonna
not gonna
believe you.
believe you. To a
So I said, I advise you to what? Keep it to yourself.
keep it to myself. Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it in front of them and they still not gonna understand it. Now watch this. Best kept sacred is you can't even imprison yet, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oxymoron. So we got to help get Malachi out. Now do you hear me? Because he said, who am I? Different sisters said different things. You're this, you're Melchizedek, you're El Kadir, you're Imam Asa, you're Rabboni Yeshua, you are Maku, Chief Maku, you are this, da, da, da. He said, I am what? The tester. And don't you ever forget it. He said to us when we were younger, when I was younger, this is a great test. All of it is a test. Everything is a test. Everything. When the brother comes down and yells, so none of y'all heard from Amari, and runs back up the steps and slams the door. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Were you in on it?
Nuts.
The sister that's next to you, were you in on it?
Him doing that? Nut.
Were you in on the show at all?
Tua.
Yep. But you weren't in on that part, were you?
Nut.
So even though you had a role, did you know everybody role?
Absolutely not.
How you know everybody wasn't in on it?
I
She thought
didn't.
I was in on it.
Yeah.
Huh?
She thought I was in on it.
She
Tua.
thought you started speculating.
Mm-hmm.
Is this nigga in on it? This nigga keep looking at me. He tried to tell you got some shit in your nose. I'm gonna say that again. You missed it. Were you in on it?
Nuts.
Sister that's with you. Were you in on it?
Tua.
But you thought she was in on it.
Tua.
Did you think that she was in on it?
Nuts.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Can anybody be in on it?
Tua.
Tua.
One more time. Can anybody be in on it?
Tua.
Can everybody be in on it?
Tua.
So the question is whether or not who? You
Whether or
in on
not. Yeah.
it. And if you ain't in on it,
Am I
don't
in
act
on it?
like you in on it.
Tua.
Tua.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
When you got a game, you got the good one and the bad one.
Mm-hmm.
Go watch Spy Kids Game Over. So anybody could be in on it.
Tua.
Jacob York could be in on it.
He could.
He could.
Mm-hmm.
Charge Ashley Royals, the judge, he could be in on it.
Mm-hmm.
He could. He could. You want to play deeper? You want to go higher?
Tua.
Can the FBI be in on it?
Tua.
Tua.
Can the CIA be in on it?
Tua.
Tua.
You want to go higher? Higher
Come on.
ranking than the FBI, CIA?
Tua.
Can I be in on it?
Mm-hmm.
Tua.
You want to go higher?
Come on.
I mean, just let me know when to stop.
Go ahead.
Can AI be in on it?
Tua.
You
Tua.
want to go higher than that? I mean, depending on what degree you want to access. Can the angels be in on it?
Tua.
Those who fly the UFOs.
Tua.
Tua.
All right. Now watch this. Is Dr. Malachi York in prison?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Right answer. Now, with you not knowing, so what you're telling me is if he's in there, you want to help him get out. And if he wasn't in there, your journey of helping him get out was worth it
Tua.
because you proved yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Tua.
Okay, that's what he said. So is he in there?
I don't know.
Or you going to move like he is?
Absolutely.
Because he going to ask, what did you do?
Mm-hmm.
When the lamb was captured, what did you do?
Tua.
The master of masters. Didn't I say let's go master for master?
Tua.
Tua.
Time's up.
Mm.
Time's up. Too late. You mean to tell me I done said let's go master for 2 years and they still ain't produced one?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Time's up. They had time to make one.
Tua.
Time's up. All right, so we know Malachi Zoduck is who he says he is. Same with the El Quran. Now they said, yo, if you saying that the Quran is fake, produce the real one. Produce something like it. And then they finished by popping their shit and said, and you can't.
Mm.
So who is Omari?
I don't know.
That's the right answer. Who is Faise One?
I don't know.
That's the right answer. Who is Malachi?
I don't
That's the
know.
right answer. You see that? Now, when you start aligning what you say with elemental occurrences and natural occurrences, don't you think people ought to pay attention?
Mm-hmm.
But do you think they pay attention?
No.
No, they never did. They never did. You want to know how you know that? Because after all of the miracles that Asa did, they still said, what? Crucify him.
Mm-hmm.
These people are NPC dumb. It's a different type of dumb. You can perform everything. Show them this, put up the light, da 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 da, whatever. I could teleport.
Mm-hmm.
I could disappear. I could transfigure. I could walk in and be 7 feet tall. They're gonna be like, that nigga wearing stilts. I could pull up my pants leg and show that I don't got no stilts. What are you talking about? That nigga got a surgery just for this day. They're gonna find more fuel to the illusionary fire. See? Any questions so far? Y'all got questions? Y'all let me know.
It's
It's just starting, y'all.
mm-hmm.
4.5 minutes on the clock. And their clock is off. We have our own time.
Mm-hmm.
We exist in our own frequency, our own states. When that green light flashed, you saw how there was no sound? You weren't here. You were here. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So now, when you hear about green light, you have a more personal relationship with it.
Tour.
And now, when you hear about centering yourself, you have a more personal relationship with that. When you hear somebody talking about extraterrestrials and signs from the heavens, you got a more personal relationship with that. When you hear people talking about Elijah in the whirlwind, you have a more personal relationship. It's been like that since I was 12 years old.
Mm.
You see?
Mm-hmm. Tour.
So imagine for how old am I? 14 years. I've been, and I don't have a track record.
Mm-hmm. Tour.
Can't you go back and test what I'm saying and see whether or not I'm telling the truth?
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to tell people for 14 years to get ready for right now. So I'm really grateful that y'all came through and witnessed what y'all witnessed. Because now I'm in company.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where you go, you got to remember what you saw. And those of y'all who came to the show, the revelation on June 20th, like I told you, I said, it ain't going to be what you think. There will be games. I said, what? And there will be games.
Games.
I said, and there will be people who think that that's a typo, me saying it twice.
Mm-hmm.
I said, there will be mysteries. I told you what to read, what to listen to. And if you did read them, and what song I told y'all to listen to?
Q and Good Man.
And Good Man. You mean
And
Good Man, the song that on first listen, you might think is a love song.
Mm-hmm. Tour.
But if you listen closer, you'll hear what's really being said. Might have been different next life. Maybe this isn't the best time. Maybe I wasn't your type. Maybe you need Rashad in them.
Mm.
Maybe they can do this for you. Some of y'all hearts start crying just then. Maybe you need Billy Carson. He got you. He'll show you. He'll take you there. You'll know where to go. How many people think Billy Carson gonna get his ass off that stage and tell you where to go? Maybe you need 19 keys because cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and the black bank, that's gonna show you the light. They'll reveal themselves to you because you got a nice bank account. You didn't know that?
Mm.
Maybe you need them then. Maybe the rappers, maybe they're the real ones and you love them. And maybe me telling you that people like 607 are planted demons to distract you from me. Maybe that makes me an agent. So maybe you need 607 He'll teach you all about booty holes and sacrificing your son and stopping playing with people. Maybe that's who y'all need. You need Rashad to yell at you about how if a woman don't accept polygamy, she's a bitch and she's not a goddess and she's dropped in frequency. And he can yell at a woman in one of our women, melanin dominant women in Publix, and call her a bitch and a house Negro and DEA and never be able to explain it. Maybe that's what y'all need. Might have been different next life. Maybe this isn't the best time. Maybe I wasn't your type. I wasn't cold enough for you. I was too bold. We rushed too soon, too soon, too soon. I am a good man. Fuck what you can't discern. Won't get another chance. This day you learn. When the tree falls, I'll hear the sound. But I won't have to be around. You don't have to believe me now. But I'm leaving how I don't want to leave you here. They ain't listen to the song. I said, go listen to the song.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think y'all understand. My homie kept me here. It's that quick. I told you, I said, show ain't over with. One thing I didn't calculate was snitches. Y'all told on me. I was going to be back. It would have took longer than you think. But I was going to be back. Because time shifts. But I was going to come back and I was going to have more. But don't worry because it ain't over. Because even if I don't leave, that green light imparts. So you're going to see more out of me. And I'm going to be different. I'm intelligent enough to explain it. What was the Q song? I hope you don't worry about tomorrow. I'll be in your corner in times when you might forget your lines and you're searching for a cue. I'll root for you. It don't matter what you do. I approve of you. You through the dark, you through the light, even when you're bruising your heart, losing your sight, right? Hold me to this, no need to wish, I'll be in your corner. Okay, then okay. I said listen to those, right? What else I said listen to? This skin,
Tour.
right? Try to breathe with this skin. A lot of demons, big gins. You know what I'm saying? What he said, well Omari leaves, this shit ends. Keep your eye on that clock. I don't want to be your this, that, and the third. I don't need your glory, your trophy, none of that. So many of your ancestors went through this. You can't even wrap your mind around how many. The same exact story, the same story has played over and over and over and over again. Because like some type of natural thing with human beings, where you figure it out, then you lose it. This is a beautiful day and time. Then I tell y'all, it's going to be great for some people, dreadful for other people.
Mm-hmm.
Tour.
It should only be beautiful. It should only be, I want to go to beautiful. Oh, remember when I was laying out there on the ground? Didn't I start singing that? The time is right. I'm going to pack my bags.
Tour.
and take that journey down the road. And what happened after I started singing that?
That's when the wind picked
That's
up.
when the wind picked up. Did I script that?
Nuts.
Did I script it?
No. Nuts.
When I was laying on the ground, did it sound like it was a child or did it sound like it was me?
A
A
kid
child.
to
A
You
little
a
were
bitty ass kid, right?
laughing
I
and
sounded
kicking your
what?
feet.
I sounded what?
childish,
Oh,
And happy.
oh. I sounded what?
childish, happy.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
childish. I thought I made a movie called Childish.
Childish.
You must be what? Born again. It's that childlike energy. That's Omari. And I'm just like, I could go home. It's right there. Look, green,
Mm-hmm.
green. You have to see how it lines up because that means I'm saying something that's occurring and you saw it. So you can't
Mm-hmm.
say that what? I looked at the meteorologist channel and said there's gonna be lightning, so I'm gonna hurry and run and get to the house.
Mm-mm.
And I predicted green flashes and power outages and whirlwinds. Again, if that's what they're saying, I'm flattered.
Mm.
No, that's really Omari. I have a sacred name too. He's a childish being. And I was just excited because I knew that y'all could see it. I didn't know how many people couldn't see it though. Other than the fact that they were saying, only we can see the green, right? I said, well, only we can see the green. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
You see? So this is a beautiful thing. What is Omari? A name. Letters. So all of y'all who came to the show, y'all were able to see some beautiful things, right? I showed you how the game can work. I showed you the crafts. Y'all said, Rahubat, read the pinned comment. He's not lying. And notice, when y'all were talking, did I tell y'all to be quiet?
No.
Exactly. Let somebody tell the story. When people talking, I'm like, shh, shh, shh.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to upset the UFOs.
Mm-mm.
He's a fucking lie. First of all, those people were too noisy. I said, they can hear you, right? I said, you don't got to be all loud like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. I ain't say, shh, what the fuck I look like. But y'all were able to say, Rahu back, and they blinked that light.
Mm-hmm.
You see what happened when they come close.
Too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful thing, y'all. Malachi York is the truth. The truth. That's why this world has ousted him. He came to his own, but his own receiveth him not. So what are you looking for now? All y'all chosen one, what light do you look for to see? Stay up and keep watch. Green light.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me play this song for y'all. And then we're going to get up out of here. Get used to me because I'm not me from me. You got to get used to me because I'm going to keep shifting. I have to tell you that because if not, you're not going to understand. Get used to me. Your answer is going to be more clean, cut, and precise because that's what you need. Get used to me. I took you through green light, blue light, purple light. All the while, whose name did I keep reminding you about?
Dr. Malachi Z. York.
Simple. It's that simple. All right. So It's good news. Meteorite fall out the sky on Malachi's New York birthday. Get the fuck out of here. Green light flashing on Malachi's New York birthday. Get out of here. You mean this nigga Faise is on point, telling us to pay attention and watch the center while everybody else is running around doing whatever? Yes. That's exactly what we mean. Because don't I walk around you? Don't I eat with you?
Tua.
Tua.
Don't I say words?
Tua.
Tua.
Don't I cry?
Mm-hmm.
Tua.
Don't I laugh?
Tua.
Do you have an excuse?
Nuts.
Okay. Y'all walked in the room. Remember y'all walked in the room and see me floating?
Huh?
Exactly. See? See? Remember y'all walked in the room, I was floating.
Mm. No. I ain't see that.
I ain't see all that.
Mm-mm.
Exactly. Never bear false witness. You only bear false witness against yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You deny the truth, you deny yourself. Ain't nobody ever seen me damn floating. Remember you was at the lake and I walked on the water? Yeah, you remember that? Huh?
No.
You ain't see that either. We ain't even been at no damn lake. I ain't going to no lake no time soon.
Mm-mm.
We just drove over some water the other day. I meditated through it.
Tua.
Didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I don't play that shit. See what I'm saying? If I'm in the water, I'm in the water. Why is there a bridge over water? I'm not fucking with it. Don't call me Jesus. That's his ass walking on top of submarines and shit playing around. I ain't finna do that slippery shit. It's all Issa. You see the nigga floating on the beat? Yeah, that's the closest you're gonna get to it.
Tua.
I walked amongst you. I talked amongst you. I laughed with you. I cried with you. I fasted with you. I broke fast with you. You know what I mean? I argued with you. I debated amongst you. I taught you. We played music. We did listening gatherings. We did that. There's no excuse. I'm in the flesh. There's no excuse. I'm telling you, there's no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Jesset, flesh, cannot stop you from ascending. So, enough. Tell them, turn off the noise. Tell them, cut off all the fake lights. It's going to sound like this. That's how it's going to sound. And there will be a pause in time. That's where I'm at. Enough. Because you thought you could shut down the voice, not understanding the power of that voice. You're going to have to explain why is it that Omari wasn't around Malachi. Explain it. Make it make sense. That this young man wasn't even around Dr. York. I mean, he was on Tom Ray. He didn't walk with Dr. York, talk with Dr. York, learn from Dr. York. He's not a biological son. No matter what they want to claim that I claimed. So you got to explain it. Then why is this man out here able to push Nuwapu to this degree and challenge any and everybody? And y'all see me do it. Where were the brothers who were out there? One of the brothers was talking about he ran into one of the Yiddish brothers and they challenged him. And, you know, he said, if I didn't have Nuwapu, I would have got my ass whooped. I said, let me challenge you. I said, okay, you're a Christian. Answer questions as if you're a Christian. And we went back and forth. Schooled him. Next brother stepped up, said something Muslim. I said, okay, I'm going to come right to you then. All right, now you're a Muslim. Answer my questions as a Muslim. Challenged them. Schooled them. Somebody else stepped up. Said, I'm going to play a spiritual person. Oh, yeah? All right, let me answer my questions as a spiritual person. Challenge them. Schooled them. They were talking about it all in the group chat. Say, I don't know what happened. All I know is that it did happen. Make it sound like he got out of the boxing match. A basketball game. They put up a good fight. We did our best.
It's real. And then what I told all of y'all to do, he said, put us on a t-shirt. Yeah, he was there. The nigga talking about some tour, he was the first one. Yeah, the nigga with all the laughing emojis, I got his ass. They swapping the same seat, just grilled. Well done. Next. Yep, the other nigga right there laughing. He got his ass handed to him. Quick and swiftly. You know what I mean? No packaging needed. Hold out your hands. Here go your ass. Go ahead, walk. See what I'm saying? And what I told them, after they got done, we all clapped. I said, good job. I said, good work. I know that was confusing for them. Because we were in that moment and you getting your shit grilled, you ain't in no good job mood. I saw them. Each of them niggas started with their back straight. And by the time I was done talking to them, they were hunched over like the thinkers. All of them. They came confident as hell, too. And I know they watching each and every one of them go to the chair. So they like, I know what to do. I see his ankle. Nigga, sit down. Why are you asking all these questions? I said, why does it matter? Well, I mean, I just see you asking these questions. What are your intentions? My intention is to ask you questions. I said, go ahead, ask me that. Well, I mean, I want to know that it's unread or not. Is that a question or a statement? I'll tell you, this was happening just like this. Just like that. And then what I told them they could do. I said, all right, now that I challenged y'all, how about y'all challenge me? And all of them got a chance to challenge me. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is a beautiful thing because you walk with me, you see me. I come in love. Don't let them play any other game. I come in love. And I told them before we walked off, I said, the good thing about it, I said, you want to know the good thing? And they all looked at me. I said, it don't get no more challenging than me. That's the hardest you're going to have to endure it. Well, oh, another thing, they thought these niggas was exempt. I said, all right, you take on the role of a Nuwapian. They ain't know I was going to hit them with that. I said, all right, now take on the role of a Nuwapian. Sit down in this chair. All right, what's this Nuwapu stuff? One of them said, I'm a Nuwapian. I said, you're from Nubia? That nigga brow deepened. He said, no, I'm not from Nubia. I said, well, then how are you a Nuwapian? You're saying you're a Nubian. You're from Nubia. I said, European is from Europe. No, well, that ain't what it means. No, tell me, okay, well, tell me what it means. What does this word mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, well, then how you going to tell me what that means? You're a Nuwapian. Who's this Malachi guy? I asked one of them who wanted to play Nuwapian. I said, you play Nuwapian then. Who's this Malachi guy? Nobody can match his works. Oh, word, prove it. He speak 19 languages. How many languages you heard him speak? I heard him speak Arabic. That's one. Hebrew. That's two. English. That's three. He said, I think that's it. I said, you ain't heard him speak Nuwapi? He said, yeah, Nuwapi. I said, I gave you 4. What about the other 15? I ain't heard him speak that. I said, well, then you specifically need to be going around saying he speaks 4 languages that you know of. What else? Tell me about this Malachi guy. Oh, he wrote such and such books. How you know he wrote them? I mean, they weren't ready, but I needed to show them. I said, trust me. Because, I mean, I'm not going to keep going on with the script because it'll give these people ammo, and they'll be wasting their time coming to me thinking they finna be ready for the ammo that I got in return. You remember, this ain't no video game. This is real life. Return fire is a real thing. And dunking behind cars ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop no projectile. They gonna walk up with them little pistols, thinking that, oh, we got him. He gave us some ammo. They gonna run into a Tourette, and I got Tourette syndrome. Trying to tell you something. So I'm gonna stop it right there because I tell you, they don't know what questions to ask. They can't get down with to get down and get up with to get up. I said that's as challenging as it's gonna get. You see? So I think when I told them that, that's when they started standing up straight again. They said, okay. Yeah, remember you just went up against me. That's good. It's better to spar with me and go through that and then be able to go out there. You don't spar with somebody like a black belt, and then you got to go fight a toddler. You're good. Just make sure you stay on point, because you never know when one of us walk up and test you. And we don't test you on what you read. We don't give a damn about what you read. I read the Bible. Okay, school me on the love of Christ. Not from scripture, from experience. And then while we're walking, I'm going to walk you along the road, right? Let me tell you how we're going to do it. We do it this way. We'll walk up to you and say, oh, you school me on the love of Christ. And you get to walking and talking. Most of the time, you're going to quote scripture and talk about this etymology. You think you're deep. But you weren't even paying attention that the road I walked you along was full of homeless people.
Mm.
And before we walked, I gave you $3,000. And when we got to the end of that street, you still had $3,000. I said, you have learned nothing about the love of Christ. What? I told you Christos. I told you Karas. I showed you in Egypt. I showed you this, the anointed. I took you through this. God love is this and the patient, kind. Da, da, da. I said, well, give my 3,000 back. I thought this was for me. It wasn't for you. It was for all them 3,000 people we just passed. You could have gave each of them $1. You could have gave one of them 1,000. You gave nobody nothing. And you know the love of Christ. You were all on my 3,000. You were so excited to talk to me because I gave you $3,000. That wasn't for you. So we test you that way. Some of y'all are like, well, good thing I passed. The tests haven't even begun.
Mm.
That was test prep. Now, don't look for Omari. You look for Omari, you ain't going to see me. You got to look for that random call or that random person. Random occurrence. You got to pay attention. And no, that doesn't mean every time you see a homeless person, you're supposed to stop and you ain't never getting to the store. Because you think that now I done said that means every time you give somebody a homeless person something, that's a notch on your belt in righteousness. They'll call that a devilish deed if you do that. Say, what? Exactly. You can't cheat on this test. You got to be centered. You have to have your heart in the right place. Your brain got to be in the right place. So you ain't gonna be able to put on righteousness. They gonna look at you and say, bro, we literally know why you're doing that. So then how do I do it? What are your intentions? You know, intention got that word intent there, meaning it's inside and it's tinted. When windows are tinted, can you see? So what you think human beings can't see, and you're right, most human beings can't read intentions. We can. What you think is tinted ain't nothing but 3% tint to us. To other people, that might be 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. All right. So you're in a good position. All y'all, especially those who were right up there in person, you got challenges. That was a good thing, because now you ready for anybody. You ready for New Wapians, you know that? You ready for Sabians, you know that? So I thought we are New Wapians. I thought we are Sabians. Think whatever you want to think. You need to listen. There's Sabians running around just doing anything they want to do, thinking they got time. They don't know they're being watched. New Wapians running around, they just think they, because they call themselves New Wapian, or I'm Ansar. They don't know they're being watched. And they're never not being observed. And there's a disc that's recording everything inside of each and every one of them. The main thing that's recorded is your intention. Yep, the God in you will know. See, y'all changing. The in the beginning, I don't know what everybody was on, but the course of the comments are starting to shift to what I'm saying to you. Don't get caught up in the title of the name. You better not. All right, listen to this song and we get out of here. I made this song, by the way. Man on the moon, late afternoon in June. Character switch, no crucifix. Who is this? Son of woman, hidden inside, can't hide. Won't be too long before they cannibals recognize. So he bides his time, and he goes over his life, and he pulls water from the wine. Guess how? All by design. Steady and fast, freedom at last. One task. Is it too much to ask? Hand on the wheel, drive it until he won't be steering. Full surrender. If your name is constant tall, won't be no deflection, y'all. The book of life is already written on that note. Stay up and keep up, we won't yell now. Who is who among you? Can you tell? These are the words. Meet you to a new world, meet him in the upper room. Until then, he bides his time, and he goes over his life, and he goes over his life. Guess how? All by design. You'll be sung in the kitchens of God. In the presence of demons, you smile at night. They'll never know your name. You'll be missed when they hit for your side. In the heavens, you shine in a twinkle star. You never posted blame. We thank you. You could be anywhere but here. We thank you. You walk through life with no fear. We thank you. If you've never been told, we thank you. We thank you. Soul of gold. Yep, I wrote this too. I made this song too. Master teacher, is that what you are? You were slick not to claim it. You're an agent of something so far they can't spit out and name it. Oh, my woe unto these lowly men. You could have escaped with the wind. Oh, comforter, how long has it been? We thank you. You could be anywhere but here. We thank you. You walk through lives with no fear. We thank you. If you've never been, so we thank you. We thank you. Soul of gold. Oh, Marie.
true prophets where they go. Truth be told, a lot of people don't want you to blow. No, go ahead and cancel a show. Bet that shit'll get more of a response than your show. Yeah, people are people, that's worldwide. I know that it ain't been out the country before. Yeah, they'll do anything you can imagine and still be prepared to carry out the unthinkable. Whoa, let go that innocent man. She say freedom the innocent man. Yeah, she suffered in a dream because of that innocent blood she seen bleeding on sinister hands. No, we didn't forget it was planned. We just showed her that burden is heavy twin. But evidently the proof ain't as evident as they declared. Independently peer review it, then go back and check again. Trace your steps to the step entrance, step and then step and then step and then step and then step and the steps you in front of 400 million bones and simmered homes and half-hidden stones. You inch along, you'll be threatening. They say come down them steps before they grab the whip. It's a Freudian slip to the unintelligent. The none are wise, a surprise, surprise. The nuns are wise, certain folks mock and joke, cause the red has been obviously much more sexy. Desire is the driver for everybody who slept and didn't get the message. They rooted in hate and lust. Too late, the bus is speeding by. Can't let you win where the true prophets go. Yeah, see, you probably know the one about the do's and the trades. And when I was a young and looked up to the elders, and now as I'm blessed to have been in the presence of extraterrestrial men, I say it's overrated playing prophet. And when I say overrated, I'm saying stop it. The true prophets ain't in no rush to go spot pick, cause we know they gun for the top quick and pop it. True prophets where they go. Truth be told, a lot of people don't want you to blow. No, go ahead and cancel the show. Bet that shit'll get more of a response than your show. Yeah, people are people, that's worldwide. I know that it ain't been out the country before. Yeah, they'll do anything you can imagine and still be prepared to carry out the unthinkable. Whoa.
All you gotta do is listen to the lyrics, you're gonna know it's me.
No, we won't be lonely. The time has come again.
My friend. Listen.
No one has to go there. The time has come to us. And my friend, stand up taller, hold your own. Hold on to the rope of home. Get phone and not to lose. Dialing 999 the truth. Pinky finger aimed at heart. Light is true, his twin is dark. Know the way the life is now. Do I the righteous sound? There will be a billion stars.
Come on.
There will be a will in charge. I won't miss my bus, so no.
You better listen.
No one has to go, but I will. But I will.
Shit almost happened in real time.
The gates will open.
Listen.
You exit out by flying in. Yes, the hate will perish. Refresh your soul, no liar sense. The end of Leviathan.
Come on.
Wake the people, every soul. Resurrection, young and old. Not my living. Don't believe me, check it out. And now you see me. Never said it would be easy. Only that it could be done. Just remember, fake won't help you when it's time to journey through the sun. Journey through the sun. There will be a billion stars.
There will be a will in charge. I won't miss my bus. Oh no. No one has to go, but I will. But I will.
Yes,
I will. Telling you something.
hey there, Rahubat. How's it look from where you stand? Do you like my garb?
I wore it just for you.
I'm doing the best I can.
Listen.
Decorations, I saw posters. expectations exceeded. This is way more than I wanted. This is everything I needed. I heard you're the host tonight.
Listen.
9 p.m. The time has wings. I don't mean to boast, but like I'm a great wife for a king. Can I join you, brother, Mr. Doctor, handsome boy? Yes or no? Yes or no? Hey there, Rahul, how's it look from where you stand?
Listen.
Do you like my scarf? I wore it just for you. I'm doing the best I can.
The album ain't out yet.
Intervention, how'd you find me?
Mm.
I was so lost in the factory. Why'd you come back for me? I heard you're a son of light. Skies are dim and yet you beam. I don't think you know the height that you've created for these beings. Everybody sees you. You speak not only yourself.
You speak not only of self. Finally found the center.
Here, thanks to your help.
Listen.
Can we join you, brother, Mr. Doctor, standing glow? Yes or no? Rahul Bhai, everybody put your pinkies up in solidarity. Listen close now. It's gonna be quick. Buckle up, sit tight, you'll be home soon. Travel light, that is not a choice, there's no room. You have a hardened heart, you should have played guitar. How about a broken soul? You should have saved up gold. You wanna sing with me?
Come on.
You should have warmed your core. You got a bag of excuses, that's what it's too late for. Cackle if you please, family, family, family. Sisters and brothers with me. Sun ain't hot to a heater.
Sun ain't hot to a leader.
Cackle if you please,
Enemy, enemy. You can't do nothing with me.
Sun ain't hot to a heater.
Come on.
Sun ain't hot to a leader. Drink enough honeysuckle, rope hold on to.
Listen.
Walk along the narrow streets of
Indestructible.
Echo chamber, add some water, new delivery. Off to where my love, they won't use against me. I know it's about a signal, I know it's about a big boat. We gon' need a bigger goal. I know it's not abysmal, my soul is highly visual. People peek the lens so. Cackle if you please, family, family, family. Sisters and brothers with me. Sun ain't hot to a heater.
Sun ain't hot to a leader.
Cackle if you please, enemy,
Enemy, enemy. You can't do nothing with me.
sun ain't hot to a heater. Sun ain't hot to a leader.
Y'all ain't ready.
Candles, motherfucker. Wake up with your lights on, brother. Beam up, no more pressure. I hear lions.
Beam up.
Pure defiance. Lightning and the thunder. Wake up with your God on, yes sir. Team up, no more self-serve. I hear eagles, chosen people. Holding us down is impossible.
Better listen.
Winning this round is impossible. Taking our crown is impossible.
Come on.
Stealing the sound is impossible.
Come
Make
on.
me, make me, make me a truth teller. I put on my UV rays, then I glue better. New feet stepping in my nature. I got new nectar, dead a rule. Guess it's true, meeting up the blue feathers. Oh, can it be? Yes, it can be like it's
Honey for you, honey and me.
Oh, will I sing? Not if you be where
You'll be
and let it be also
for me.
Running, running, running.
Who told you to call me?
Buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. You must know I'm a
Sweetheart.
intro. Are there vain stipulations? Pocket, pocket, pocket. You can
Stuff your opinion.
Oh, can it be? Yes, it can be like it's honey and you, honey and me. Oh, will I stay? Not if you be where you be, and let it be also for me. Enough about nine either. You ain't of the nine either. I know the divine teacher. I know ain't no time either. Enough about ghost spirit. Your jargon has no bearing. You're in for a whole hearing. Prepare for the soul clearing. Enough about we are gods. Your window is nearly closed. The God would have showed it by now.
Come on.
Enough about spiritual. Enough about cloud chasing. You fishes is cold product.
Come on.
So shout out to True and Willie. It's great to see souls light up. Oh, can it be? Yes, it can be like it's honey and you.
Honey and me.
Oh, will I stay? Not if you be
Where you'll be
and let it be also
for me. Hey, better play. Hey, pay attention.
I miss you.
Pay attention.
I miss
It's only gonna get realer from here. I told y'all. I told you. I miss you.
surely miss you.
Tonight. Don't miss at all.
By and by, I scream,
I am why. 'Cause you are not here with me by my side. I miss you. I miss you tonight. Listen to the lyrics.
can a man be let alone to cry and feel it in his soul? Can a man reach for and touch the sky and try to pull it close?
Listen, listen, you ain't hear him. You didn't hear him.
Cover me, for heart's sake, cover me. Can a warrior retire his sword if even for one night? Can a loving man indulge in war to heal his wounded pride?
I miss you. I miss you tonight. I miss you. I miss you tonight. I scream, I am why. 'Cause you are not here with me by my side. I miss you. I
miss you tonight.
This album gonna be lit. It's called Through the Sun.
Mirrors, mirrors, mirrors. Can we please go back to where there were no mirrors? We saw clearer. Now mother speaks and we can't hear her. I wanna be right, but not too right. I wanna be whole on whose behalf. Controller, you fix your mouth to say gang, just 'cause you know my government name, but will you be there when I call you? This light too shiny, I can't hide. I close my mouth, I speak inside, 'cause ain't nobody else to talk to. Can't rely on dreams, ain't no drowning on this earth. Yeah, way too big a wingspan, you can't be alone. Yeah, shawty bought some food through late night in broccoli. Excuse me, lady, what's this? It don't bring me substance. She steady huffing and puffing. She love me now. Holding on to them lips, but can't lie. She loves me. Show goes on in this bitch, but can't lie. She loves me now. Knowing the enjoyment I receive when they finally hit the door and leave me alone. There are times when I wanna be one with the breeze. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong? You can't compass me. I don't begin with 1, 2, 3. What's the reason? Let me know. Tell me why you scream for to take my boat. Tell me why you want me gone. But your tongue says for us all be strong because you think I been prayed like 10K. God don't twist up my face from the weight that's on my shoulder. But deep down I miss those times when I walk down Keller Road, push my brother in that stroller. You fix your mouth to say gang. You know my government name, but will you be there when I call you? It like too shiny, I can't hide. I close my mouth, I speak inside, 'cause ain't nobody else to talk to. Ain't nobody else to talk to. Ain't nobody else to talk to. Yeah. Come pat me by like a waitress. I fell in love with the fragrance. I go Velveeta and mirror. Like nobody better than you. Nobody. Lower me, trapped in the dungeon. Hire me, I get the job done. Told myself it's been a fun run, but ain't nobody better than you. Nobody, nobody. 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 Nobody better than you. These niggas play like they this and they that, but ain't nobody gave me no proof. Yeah, I see the sin in you, we can't walk through that door if I did let you through. I get down like the minister do. I get up like I did hit the snooze. It's a shit about the vision you drew with me. It ain't nothing you niggas can do with him. Better lay that down like a Muslim. Got a meeting with Jesus at 3 p.m. The only nigga that can speak with him. What they say, mom's the word. They just Roger Bibb, they don't wanna converse. I talk ultraviolet, I go sun for verse. And I'm world right now, world and sound. When I pat me by like a waitress, I fell in love with the fragrance. I go Velveeta and mirror. Like nobody better than you. Nobody. Lower me, trapped in the dungeon. Hire me, I get the job done. Told myself it's been a fun run, but ain't nobody better than you. Nobody, nobody. 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 Nobody better than you. Hey, nobody better, my soul out the cellar. Blue River Jordan, make your body wetter. Aliens hating, I told my Beretta. Think he a pilgrim, my 4-5 settle it. My people hung on the rope, not the middle. My folks ain't fall out no boat, I know better. Ice running down on immigrants. It's just a pot making black Joe by the kettle. I don't believe it. Great trick by the way. Yeah, dark skin, broad nose. You can never take this pride away. Yeah, thick hips, big lips. She leave a great kiss by the way. Yeah, somebody say to the children of the sun, nobody better than me. Yeah. Come pat me by like a waitress. I fell in love with the fragrance. I go Velveeta and mirror. Like nobody better than you. Yeah, lower me, trapped in the dungeon. Hire me, I get the job done. Told myself it's been a fun run, but ain't nobody better than you. Nobody, nobody. 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 Nobody better than you. Nobody better than you. Nobody better than you. Nobody better than you.
Nobody better than you.
We're now listening to Katana. I know a couple niggas think the bottle they only friend. I know a couple women who surviving off OnlyFans. But God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. The angels taking off, I'm like, hold on, they forgot one.
They forgot one. Hold on, they forgot one.
When I fell out the wall around the room, just like, what have I done? Just like, what have I done?
When I fell out the room, around the room, you're like, what have I done? Bless me, hold me down, test me, show me how.
God so loved the world, sometimes I feel like I'm an only child. I've been in this bitch so long, but how? They don't know me now. Thinking on how they stole me, beat me up and tore me down. All these people who wanna be chosen, they wouldn't change minds with me. You don't know how it feel to watch the night fall while you crying and weeping, standing in the middle of the street while everybody sleep. I don't know why they hate just how I shine.
I'm not infallible, you made it out in time.
That purple water,
I know how to make it out of
and
wine.
leave a snake without a smile. Leave this place behind without a sign. I know a couple niggas think the
Out of the only friend.
I know a couple women who surviving off OnlyFans. But God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. The angels taking off, I'm like, hold on, they forgot one.
They forgot one. Hold on, they forgot one.
When I fell out the wall around the room,
You're like, what have I done? You're like, what have I done? When I fell out the room, around the room, you're like, what have I done?
we're now listening to Katana.
Come and see my soul bleed intensely. When we take over worlds, I'ma get in them. These are the scars of a veteran. I'm from where we never been. In transmission, lost, found, return me. Please don't desert me. Don't leave me here with these earth beings, 'cause they don't deserve me.
What do I do? What do I say? They don't receive me anyway. Mission complete, mission relayed.
Whole time was I in their way, in the highway.
Creep like bottles.
And it went, am I alone in my sorrows again? What's that glow in the distance? Tornado warning, can know where I'm going. Lit finger test when it's been lovely. On to the next screenplay, I know they won't forget me. And see my soul bleed intensely. When we take over worlds, I'ma get in them. These are the scars of a veteran. I'm from where you never been. So long. In transmission, found, return me. Please don't desert me. Don't leave me here with these earth beings, 'cause they don't deserve me. You gotta listen to the verse though.
What do I do? What do I say? They don't receive me anyway. Mission complete, mission relayed. Whole time was I in their way. Hollows in the highway creep like bottles in the wind. Am I alone in my sorrows again? Once again. Alright, what's that glow in the distance? Boom, boom, boom. Tornado warning. Nobody can know where I'm going. Lit, finger test when it's been lovely. On to the next screenplay. I know they won't forget me. Yeah.
And see my soul bleed intensely. When we take over worlds, I'ma get in them. These are the scars of a veteran. I'm from where you never been so long. In transmission, turn me, please desert me.
Don't leave me here with these earth beings.
They don't deserve me. Lost, found, return me. Please don't desert me. They do not deserve don't deserve, yeah.
Where you gonna be when we pull up? Where you was standing when we went to slide? Was you a demon on demon time, or was you with the heathen believing in God? Was you a wannabe teacher who made you some money off people who needed some guidance, or was you a leader who seeks to divide? Or was you with YP or Yakira Rashad? Was you in the street with some weed in your fire like 3 in the morning or 3 in the AM or 3 in the rising? Was you at home breastfeeding your child? Was you in the middle of eating some fries? Were you like the people who heeded the signs of the folks in the middle of eating who died? They like Leviticus 5, then why they feeding you lies? Prophet inside of they town, them prophet they shot at they mountain, prophet they die, lay down, they probably forgot they crown, they shot it and parted and lottie-dottie all around. And 3 days later they looked down on that ground, them prophet, but now what they found, cause we got them prophets, they ride with us now. Don't say that they did, they don't die, they get caught up to all of their bodies get found. You don't understand that you gotta get down deeper, we the ones spin around.
You ain't see us?
Where you gonna be at when we get to sweeping?
Where you gonna be at? We'll be there this evening. Oh, you ain't on the Lord of Rapture.
Better pray don't fall on Sabbath. Or you say you a dog get active. Or was you just a little bitty rapper? Or you say you a God get passes. Or was you just a little bitty capper? Man, we got shit that can knock out your solar system.
We ain't worried about y'all.
No.
Where was you at when we put out the car? Where you gonna be when we pull up? Where you was standing when we went to slide? Was you a demon on demon time, or was you with the heathen believing in God? Was you a wannabe teacher who made you some money off people who needed some guidance, or was you a leader who teaches divine?
Or was you with YP
Or Yakira Rashad?
Was you in the street with some weed in your fire like 3 in the morning or 3 in the AM or 3 in the rising?
Was you at home breastfeeding your child?
Was you in the middle of eating some fries? Were you like the people who heeded the signs of the folks in the middle of eating who died?
You're like Leviticus vibes.
Then why they feeding you lies? Yeah.
Why you moving like you don't hear them trumpets? Shit confusing me, yeah, Why you cruising like we ain't finna bomb shit? Yeah, Why you moving like we don't hear them trumpets? Shit confusing to me. Come on now. Y'all gotta listen to my lyrics. I've been telling you, I've been saying it. I've been saying it. But you gotta listen. What do you want or need to believe in yours truly? What do you want or need to receive and trust in me? Yeah. They can't take the love. I have faith enough. I could move a mountain, wake it up.
I'm still making it
over and over.
I'm still taking it over. I told you.
May none turn the sun like it's Sanford. It's different.
I asked God for an answer and listen.
I listen. I really listen.
Come here, the kid, Cuddy Blue.
Give me day and night.
Come here, the kid, Cuddy True.
Nobody believes me. It's something strange here.
Come here, the kid, not the goat.
Not the Rudolph reindeer.
I know why I came here. Do you know why I came here?
Is it true what they say online?
You can believe it if you choose.
That's okay. It's fine.
I shouldn't have to jump through hoops.
Set a flame to try to change your mind.
Chuck up the dues and I paid the fine.
It's way more complex than a movement, so take your time.
When trying to figure why I'm moving this way, no matter who didn't say I said it's cool. That's even if I'm alone. I just lace on up my shoes and I take the stride by my own side.
I will make it home regardless.
Plenty lust, hard to
Bones in the darkness.
know they still can see her. They like
Faze got them all in.
and I will never lead you wrong. Just keep walking, keep walking.
I will make it home regardless.
I need to believe in yours truly.
What do you want or need to receive and trust in me?
Yeah.
They can't take the love. I have faith enough. I could move a mountain, wake it up
I'm still making it
over and over.
I'm still taking it over. I told you.
Make none turn the sun like it's Sanford. It's different.
I asked God for an answer
And listen, I listen, listen. Call me the Kid Cudi, give me day and night. Call me the Kid Cudi, truths, nobody believes me. It's something strange
Tell
here.
me, is it dangerous to be true light incarnate around them? Is it Nuwapu or Musubatu?
Bam, 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 bam. Y'all don't be listening to the lyrics, but it's okay.
Tell me, is it dangerous dangerous to be true light incarnate around them?
Bam, 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 bam. Y'all don't be hearing what I be saying, but that's fine. I'm used to it.
Tell me, is it dangerous to be true light incarnate around them?
Bam, 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 bam.
Tell me, is it dangerous to be true light incarnate around them? Is it Nuwapu, Obusubatu? Does it matter surrounded by monsters? In the closet, hidden screen workers trying to lurk without setting alarms off. I don't know if you feel what I'm saying. Is it dangerous to be who I am? Irregardless, I walk with the lamb and follow my heart. I won't falter, I stand. Feet in the sand, please understand that they
Watch over me.
even though they slander my name, never let them poison the purity.
Bam, 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 bam. It's running right past them. Please understand that they watch over me.
Please understand that they watch over me. Even though they slander my name, never let them poison the purity, keep me in frame.
Watch over me. Eyes on your true soldier. And watch over me.
I know you're
Here with me, etherically and seriously. I need you to watch
over me.
Doo-doo-doo.
Hold on to the fabric of the master who gave us a channel. We never leave it to the eyes though. Remember I told you we don't gamble. When was a prophet, so respect it. In his hometown, please remind me. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying. Is it only to be who I am? Can you show me the key to the shams? If that's a no, better be with the lamb. They've already spoken to me that is family and they watch. If that's a no, show me the key to the shams. If that can you show me the key to the shams? If that's a no, better be with the lamb. They've already spoken to me that is family. Can you show me the key to the shams? If that's a no, better be with the lamb. They've already spoken to me that is family. Can you show me the key to the shams? If that's a no, better be with the lamb. They've already spoken to me that is family and they watch over me. Can you show me the key to the shams? If that's a no, better be with the lamb. They've already spoken to me that is family and they watch over me. Even though they slander my name, never let them poison the purity, keep me in frame. They watch over me. They watch.
Eyes on your true soldier and watch over me. I know you're here with me, etherically and seriously. I need you to watch
over me.
They watch.
Watch over me. I'll make it home. Even though they slander my name, never let them poison the purity, keep me in frame.
Watch over me. Eyes on your true soldier and watch
over me. I'll make it home. I know you're here. We'll make it theoretically and seriously. I need you to watch over me. Watch.
Please watch over.
Yeah. Might have been different next life. Maybe this isn't the best time. Maybe I wasn't your type. I wasn't cold enough for you. I was too bold. We rushed too soon, too soon, too soon. I am a good man. Fuck what you can't discern. Won't get another chance. This day you learn. When the tree falls, I'll hear the sound, but I won't have to be around. You don't have to believe me now, but I'm leaving how I. You don't have to believe me now, but I'm leaving how. Have to be around. You don't have to believe me now, but I'm leaving how I.
Don't wanna leave you here.
Pain on a higher level, a whole nother tier. I'm an entire rebel with no fucking fear. Everybody see me, even the niggas who pierce me. Letter to my exes, yes, dear. I'm an entire rebel with no fucking fear. Everybody see me, even them niggas who pierce me. Letter to my exes, yes, this is sincerely. Never should've let you near me, but you steer me into a new direction. Clearly it was best, cause even through my depression, weirdly I was blessing. Yes, I must confess, my spirit be getting tested. Just cause I ain't meshed in the flesh, shit is less a mess when I ain't invested. So I detached from the past, try and forget shit. Had a nigga tripping, trying to find out where he was stand, but I ain't in Texas. There I was, eyeing them text messages, stressing like
I am a good man.
I deserve the best of life. I'm at war with the beast. Last thing a nigga needs is an extra fight. She gon' have to be my P. Smith and Wesson type shit. I grip on that handle, she gon' stretch and bite shit. Tell them devils wearing them vests on Wesley sniping them.
Might have been different next life. Maybe this isn't the best time. Maybe I wasn't your type. I wasn't cold enough for you. I was too bold. We rushed
too soon, too soon, too soon. I am a good man, fuck what you can't discern. Won't get another chance, this day you learn. When the tree falls I'll hear the sound, but I won't have to be around. You don't have to believe me now, but I'm leaving how I don't wish to watch you burn. But if you get burnt, that's your journey and you earn it. I left and came straight here, never to return. Nigga came straight here like I'm permanent. I came straight here, took the weave route. I pop out on these bitches like some leave out. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna kick it, shit I feed 5-4 from Atlanta like T.I. He ain't with the tiny nigga, he a giant. Talking like they bitch stepper, but they ass cap. Yeah, the BMI, businessman, incorporated nigga, I be in mine. Skirt off in that lamb, better follow when I'm speeding by. Hopping and popping that key and pill, no comedian. Gotta listen. Cause I'm still sitting at home, but I sweat through text, I'm in a rush. I know, I said I go, you know, I don't get out much, but I'm not looking forward to the music and the drama and paranoia, cause I do not trust none of y'all. And the clock watching, when can I go home? When can I go home? When can I go home? I can't stop watching, when can I go home? When can I go home? Text message, they like, where you at? What's up? I'ma hit you back. I gotta hit you back. I'm gonna hit you back. Yeah, yeah. Brr, 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 brr. Phone call. Literally finna pull out the driveway right now. Yeah, how'd you give me some time? Magic City, that in my spot. Blue flame, that's too hot. VVS are 2 letters like CIA, FBI. Beat my case on number guy. Beat my case, ain't let it slide. Said I ain't trying to go back outside. Shit up they do. And I ain't trying to sabotage none of the shit y'all on. Y'all can do that on y'all own. Y'all can heat it on my phone, y'all. I sweat through text. I'm in a rush. I know, I said I go. You know I don't get out much, but I'm not looking forward to the music and the drama and paranoia, cause I do not trust none of y'all. And the clock watching, when can I go home? When can I go home? When can I go home? I can't stop watching, when can I go home? When can I go home? Call on me when you need something that does not involve me getting out my house, trying to fuck with y'all when y'all do what y'all do. I'm not with this shit, cause I'm still sitting at home, but I sweat through text, I'm in a rush. I know, I said I go, you know I don't get out much, but I'm not looking forward to the music and the drama and paranoia, cause I do not trust none of y'all. And the clock watching, when can I go home? When can I go home? When can I go home? I can't stop watching, when can I go home? When can I go home? Gotcha. Clan. They're not gonna expect this first bar. Keep in mind, I was 17 when I wrote this. Look, I just wanna be the brokest nigga ever. I want the land, the trees, the oceans, and the weather. I know we can't agree that no one lives forever, and I can't take y'all Benjamins with me. I know you need me to break the spell, lead you home. Would you please receive me? I don't wanna do this alone. It's just me this evening, so please believe me. I so love you, world. I brand new day, still that old message. War against the cold bloody. They wish to hang me up and leave me there to ROT. This is just to pass the time. I'm trying to get you lifted, going and puffing past the lines. 9 cars on the table, read the rough that had the diamonds. The riches of your world couldn't shuffle that design. Your words have no effect on me, you're mugging at the blind. My whole life I was a maverick, had to struggle, that was fine. I done got through wishing that this couple passed me by, cause this time, with this mind, he doesn't have to die for you to live. I know you need me to break the spell, lead you home. Would you please receive me? I don't want to do this alone, it's just me this evening. So please believe me, I so loved your world, I manifested. I know you need me to break the spell, lead you home. Would you please receive me? I don't want to do this alone, it's just me this evening. So please believe me, I so love your world, I stop to visit. I know the devil trying to kill me on the low. I bet he got a reason to deprive me. No one will ever have a claim on my soul. You will never hear me screaming, who just shot me? No, not me. Of course, no. Bullet in a coffin. Dead man, Morse code. Travel to the east. I got a stride full of letters free. Settle all that beef and we gon' ball like spaghetti meat. Moses. I'm feeling like Moses. I'm chosen. Walking through the door just to leave it open. I see him hoping that my ego make me fall, but I'm still floating. Resurrected. Ring around the rosy.
ashes to lotion, casket reopened, sleeping giant dozing, it has to be woken. Stand up religion cause your pastor be joking. If you talk to God, tell him half of us broken. We don't benefit from your basket of tokens. And reading Genesis while you asking for more. And no man, no when everything fall down. Horn from above, watch them Jericho these walls now. If you knew that it was you that you was praying to, you would be more conscious of the game that you playing to. If you knew the Matrix was a game, you'd be playing too. Monsters don't cry, what's a razor to a saber tooth? I wanna be the brokest nigga ever. I want the land, the trees, the oceans, and the weather. I know we can't agree that no one lives forever, and I can't take no Benjamins with me. I'll be the brokest nigga ever. I want the land, the trees, the oceans, and the weather. I know we can't agree that no one lives forever, and I can't take no Benjamins with me. Stop it.
Same 98.
Nobody here in my I don't hear
Nobody here in my ear.
whispering softly, telling me that it's okay, disappear in my head. I wonder how the shadow feels drifting across me, ever wanting to be home.
Staring at these cold walls,
Drifting softly,
telling me that it's okay, disappear in my head.
I wonder where it all began.
Devil knocking, got me blocking the door, trying to keep him from walking in. Father, don't let me fall again.
Phone up and they calling in.
Feel like I fell out with all my friends. Tell me who the fuck I can call again when I'm down and dirty, crawling in the low.
Off in the deep,
I see these shadows, I can't even speak.
ain't count on nobody, ain't counting no sheep. Losing my faith, I'm thinking about living, nobody messing with me.
Hey,
Paper plane in my head when they come for me. David Blaine, my baby, they fun for me. Ain't the same when I ain't got no company. Yeah. Minding my business, but God is my witness.
shit get deeper than the ink with me.
Gold hearts, angel wings, and peace.
I wonder why they never sing for me. Stay down on the playground.
See nobody on the swings with me.
Just think of me.
Leading time.
Hard for me to breathe when I don't hear.
Nobody here in my ear.
I've been alone with these cold walls,
Whispering softly,
telling me
it's okay.
disappear in my head.
Look chill.
Try to breathe with this skin. A lot of demons, big gins, but I believe in this generation. Body seasons, split ends, and so it begins. A side of pleasing with sin, a shot of greed through his spring. Surviving, bleeding, kiss pins. A dying breed who mixed in to try to keep his position in existence. The highest seating since when? Cause why are we this rich then? You try to keep pretending that my disease is pigment, but I can see the difference between 3/5 and the gene that I received. The big man designed the trees in this wind that I release and it spins. It's spiraling and swishing. Do Siamese beget twins? Cause I am the image then. Am I a piece of his fringe? The light of me is glistening. Inside I'm free from this sin. And my own people switching. They eye on me is twitching. A final feast is fixed in the beast is kitchen. But I know Jesus hit. But I know Jesus hit. Cause I know me in this sense. The time don't freeze. I don't need an instance. The sky OGs is listening. To my oh please it kicks in. But I don't mean to switch plans. So by all means it's just men. So Father please forgive them. They obviously don't get wind. Omari leaves this shit ends. The hour creeps and slips in. The prophecy prediction is finally officially a mission complete. And it's me. The fire breathing pigeon. A flying demon, 6 winds. Entire kingdoms get singed. A cry from me, it lifts in. And light receives the spirit inside of me. And I wonder why didn't we just listen? Why the heathens kicking it like I don't need repentance? It's written, it's written. So try to breathe with this skin. A lot of demons, big gems, but I believe in this generation. Divided seeds and split ends. So it begins. And so it begins. Last one. Just don't cry for me. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, this shit got me all in my feelings. I got a lot on my mind, just trying to figure it out. Just don't cry for me. Tell me you have faith in me now. You don't have to wait till I'm gone. Tell me now, cause when I'm gone, I'm gone. Promise you'll remember my smile. My favorite movie was High School Musical. Yeah. I shine, mama, that had a lot to do with you. My brothers and my sisters, I was hard on y'all, but I left millions in my bank account for y'all. Go ball. All my enemies that hated me, I hope you understand. I wasn't trying to be your rival, I was focused on the plan. Anybody ever knew me, you can ask what I was on. There wasn't no clout chasing, niggas stood on facts cause I was young. I like they dark skins, light skins, as long as they was us. It's just something about how they talk, how they walk, how they touch. Strong women I adore, been in line since I was 4. Not a born street nigga, but I still hop out that poor. After school I wasn't no cool kid, I know that I was weird, but I was known, I had that popularity amongst my peers. Mama wanted me to be a doctor, told me take it serious. But when I chose to do the music, she supported my career through all of them years. I ain't gonna lie, this shit got me all in my feelings. I got a lot on my mind, just trying to figure it out. Just don't cry for me. Tell me you have faith in me now. You don't have to wait till I'm gone. Cause when I'm gone, I'm gone. Promise you'll remember my smile. Father in heaven, welcome me home. I'm prepared to be a guardian angel for all my homies. They recall it all the talking I gave them back in the hood. I ain't reaching, I did the best that I could. Shit, I know them niggas are soldiers. I know that they gon' drill for some. Just tired of seeing niggas getting killed so dumb. I know the game changed when I came. I came up on that fame, dropping names, and it never was the same. I left a blueprint for the future generations. I hit the game, let it started moving with them nations. Hey, I'm well. You really did inspire me. Hope I ain't raised you alone in the village, did entirely. Young ladies, you are much more than your body. Young niggas, you are much more than a body. Hey, play this in the school, be whatever that you need to. If we don't got our own schools by then for our people. I ain't gonna lie, this shit got me all in my face. Got me in my trying to figure it out. Just don't cry for me. Tell me you have faith in me now. You don't have to wait till I'm gone. Tell me now, cause when I'm gone, I'm gone. Promise you'll remember my smile. If I die behind respect, don't beat me up, that shit retarded. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, I made myself a target. But I know I did whatever with a purpose. So regardless if they kill me, I know God feel me, he know where my heart is. I was grateful, got a chance to tell my ex that I was sorry. I was mean as fuck, found out that she got pregnant off in college. Years later, had a link and finally said what I was thinking. She was crying, so surprised, cause we had never talked about it. I'm a man. Forgive me too, that shit feel like a burden. Real man gon' overstand when he wrong. Shit, I done said shit to my sisters I never should've spoke. Just because they made me mad, no excuse. Cause they proud to know they brother got they back. And shit, I know that they know. They probably ain't even tripping. We family, that shit be different. Had a heart to heart with my brother. One night I had a few. But I mean every word I said, a drunk man tell the truth. He really do. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, this shit got me all in my face. Got me in my just don't cry for me. Tell me you have faith in me now. You don't have to wait till I'm gone. Tell me now, cause when I'm gone, I'm gone. Promise you'll remember my smile. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, this shit got me in my all I ever wanted to do was change the world. Just don't cry for me. Shit, I know I wasn't always right. In me now. You know to do what I was supposed to do. I let people down from time to time. When I'm gone, I'm gone. My heart was always in my place. My smile. Just want y'all know I love y'all. Oh yeah. You hear that voice? feel the love.